we're continuing where we left off last time with the newly formed party on their way to a fort of ruffians known as the Black Blades. They've been traveling for a day and have just woken up after a night's rest. A goat was softly dismembered, but other than that, was uneventful rest.
ASMR quest continues.
Yeah, so everyone's just woken up. It's a little windier. It's a little windier than usual. Some sand is whipping up off the dry earth. Yeah, you're all getting up.
Yeast is going to start meditating, and after around 10 minutes is going to say, if anyone wouldn't mind, I'd like to do a morning prayer, and I would love for all of you to attend.
Why?
It's just a little morning prayer. It's, to start off the day right, you know?
Do I have to?
And
I'm sorry if that seemed rude at all, but
you don't have to. I just figured I'd extend an arm.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think I will take you up on that offer. I don't think I've never actually been to any sort of practice, so I mean, I might as well observe. Anyways, shit bucket's out there. I left it a bit farther away from our encampment because you don't shit where you sleep. So whenever any of you feel the call of nature, shit bucket, and he gives you some finger guns.
Jangle, what did you say?
As you say that, you hear a scampering of footsteps behind you, and before you know it, Jangle's on to your left. Crisscross applesauce. Rare.
Okay, so I'll... Go ahead, Christian.
Yeah, sorry. Sano's going to jolt awake and immediately start doing push-ups. Jump to his feet and say, "Are we leaving now?"
No.
I was going to do a morning prayer before breakfast.
Will this bring you solace?
Yes. Would you like to join?
Maybe tomorrow, but
that's fine.
Today, that's all right.
Okay, then I'm gonna have the people who are partaking gather up in a circle and hold out their rations.
I'm going to sit outside the circle, saying, I'm sorry, only someone to observe for today.
Very well.
I hold out a ration.
And Yeast says, "Dear Seasealed, creator of life, mother of all, bless this meal and the lives it took to make it, as they pass into your holy realm. Selid." And the rations that are in the circle glow a faint glow and are purified as I ritual cast Purify Food and Drink.
I would like to roll an Arcana to identify the spell, just so for my own purposes.
Take a bit.
Okay, I don't think I make it.
It is an extremely common and basic spell, so I'll say that 10 is just enough to vaguely know it's a purification spell of some kind.
Okay, I see. I just kind of nod and I play with my beard.
I'm gonna chow down on some beets.
Bless this food! And then Jangle starts to peck.
Diab, did you partake?
Yeah.
This is something that I do like every day, so you would know about it
this is
beforehand.
something that I've joined in on. This is helpful, as always. Thank you.
Pleasure.
I call it to Sano, soft, kind of not super loud. I say, "Oi, Sano, I think we're gonna want to get in on this tomorrow, and every day from now on."
Very well.
I just kind of eat my rations.
If it is required, then I have no objection.
It's not,
not required.
I think he's purifying the food. I think that's what he's doing. I'm glad I was a good guess, but it's mighty useful when we're traveling, and pretty much any time, right? Like cholera or malaria. There's any sort of the runs. Anything.
Malaria isn't through food.
What do you mean?
I hear and understand.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's when you eat too many. I'm about to catch myself being like, you know what? You probably know more about this than me. So I'm gonna. What is it caused by?
Bugs.
Oh. You see this
Don't
like
get
face.
bit.
You see Fias make this face like he really fucked up at some point. He's just like, oh, that explains something in his expression. And he says, all right, well, good to know for the future.
How well known are like the causes and transmissions of these diseases? Because
it's like there's no, germ theory, but people are sort of aware that certain things spread disease or don't.
Okay, so yeah, I think the three of us eat our
I figure
rations.
if you're within the medical field, say, you might be aware that, hey, this will cause it, so keep these things away.
I figure that I'm trained in medicine, but am only a +1 to it total, so I probably don't know much really at all. I probably have some, like, very weird misconceptions about things. I have, like, a general first aid knowledge.
I mean, it's understandable. There's a lot of eccentricities involved in treating people. Different people respond to things in very different ways.
Yeah, I at least know that. I learned that. When you mix enough chemicals together, you try to make something that helps someone. I've dabbled in some cure-alls, but I kind of found that medicine is not sort of my field. A bit too accident prone. Well, cure-alls, I mean, just regular disinfectants and stuff that isn't gonna really. It's not a lot of marvel, but it catches a lot of things. Fever reducers, just bits and bobbles here and there.
So, like, just a lot of herbs all stuck into one tiny bottle. That's what I'm hearing there.
That is exactly what you're hearing. Yes, that is actually my primary business, is putting a bunch of random herbs and minerals into bottles.
I thought you were a cobbler, and then you were a fireworks salesman.
Well, what do you think? How do you think you do both of those? Cobbling, and by the way, I should delineate. I am a cobbler and shoemaker. Just so you know, cobblers are only repairsmen. I wouldn't expect you to know that. But there's a lot of chemicals involved in the shoemaking process and in the shoe repair process, and there's a lot of chemicals involved in the firework making process. You must understand. And I'm sort of an expert at chemicals in general, and there's a lot of overlap. Let me tell you that much. Not exactly in terms of the exact type of chemicals, but in a lot of the processes you're using, the titrations you carry out.
I'm good with plants.
That's good. I'm pretty good at plants myself, too. Anyways, I think we should be getting a move on, shall we? I think I don't have a very large stomach, so I think I'm Right, done eating.
Before we leave, I need to set things out on your back, Sano.
I'm gonna squat down.
Stay right
You
there.
need to
I
put
gotta
your
get the.
pack on first, so we need to get ready to leave, and then I'll set things on your back, and you'll need to keep that kind of back of your neck in the sun. I probably have a thing to apply to the back of your neck so it doesn't get so burned, but it is what it is.
I'm not very prone to burning. You need not
Okay.
worry.
I say, does anyone else need to use the bucket, or am I free to go get it?
Yes.
I had used.
Yeah, you're good.
Yes, you need to use it, or yes, I'm good to go take it.
I have to
hesitant to use that.
I have to release.
All right, go do that then.
All right, I release, and I come back with the bucket.
All right, I say, all right. Well, I think this will be good for me for a good amount of time, and I cover the bucket with a it's like a big wooden kind of like stopper, just a cover that fits it well.
Yeah, I'm just kind of gives that like a sidelong glance of, I don't want to know what he's gonna do with that.
I pack it away. I pack away the poop. Also, let me know if you find any, if you all spot any caves while we're traveling. I need to harvest some bat guano as well while I'm out here.
Are you the poop merchant?
I take out a vial of acid. I say, this stuff, it's pretty strong, but it doesn't really last very long if I take it out of the bottle. I want to make something more permanent, and I think if I can do that, I'm going to need bat guano. Bat guano and alcohol.
Lots of poop.
So you're a poop scientist.
A lot of science
All the
begins
poop.
with the poop. And ends with the poop. But it is not all poop. Many of the chemicals that you scarf down and things that appear in your fancy medicines touch poop.
While this has been going on, I've set the herbs to dry on Sono's back, and well, I think we're ready to go now.
I hop up on Sano's back and I say, "Do you guys know that that in many kings actually employ what's called a stool groomer? Funny enough, some people are so affluent that they actually pay people to go through their poop and recommend them what things they should be eating for that day. It's fascinating. I met one once.
So much about poop.
So with the name of that, I was thinking that they would actually, make their poop into art of some sort.
No.
Why are we still talking about poop?
It's just casual walking conversation.
Talk about poop?
It was relevant. I figure we were already talking about poop. It kind of popped in my head like, hey, there's a fun fact about poop. There's crazy poop people out there.
Are you're traveling already, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's time to calm down.
I'm calm. You know when I get angry. I'm not angry. I'm just excited.
But this is unproductive.
We're walking. What else are we gonna do?
Why are you angry over poop?
I'm not. I don't know why we're all getting up in arms about me talking about a story, but okay.
You said you were angry.
I said I wasn't angry. I was excited.
Okay.
You'll know when I get angry.
He is not angry.
He did get angry yesterday, though.
Soon enough.
He just seemed uncomfortable.
You come to a river after about 3-ish hours of walking.
Are we nearby the bridge that is broken? Oh wait, or are we just swimming across?
You can see the bridge that is broken not too far away. Maybe just 100 or so meters.
Right. So how far across is this river?
It looks to be about. Let's see. Looks to be about 30 feet across.
So I'm going to open up my pack and get the rope out of my pack. And yes. Do you think you could take in with my herbs and stuff, kind of swim across them relatively dry? And I think Phias would ask you to do the same with his own kit, as you kind of swim back and forth across, and then go across with the rope. And do we have any way? I think maybe just rocks to let's say baton. Well, actually, I have batons. I think we'll baton the rope down on either side and use it to kind of cross. And yes, I assume you'll help us. Yes.
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 Yes. Can you give me a yes?
Am I back now? Okay.
Yeah.
Back.
Yes.
Yes. Give me a yes if you're here.
Yes.
Right.
What if we did
So-
this? I swim across with the rope. Our big man Sano holds the rope up high, and we can just zip line our things down. He's tall. I'm less tall.
Certainly. I think that would work. I have handles on my pouches and such.
I'm not sure if that will work.
But why?
Because rope drips, right?
I mean, if we pull it taut, it shouldn't be a problem.
I begin putting all of my alchemical ingredients into jars and any other glass vehicle I have so that they don't get wet if they fall.
Yeah, I don't think this will be a problem if we pull it taut. I do have batons though, so if need be, we will be fine to just kind of put batons onto either side. Do you have batons? Yes.
What is that?
The things to kind of stick it into the ground to keep it secure.
Oh, I have some pittance. Myself.
Yes.
I will describe this river a little bit better, I guess, in case it helps or just creates a more vivid picture. So although this is a very dry area, it's a little more lush here, and there are a few scattered, sort of small, stumpy, twisted trees with sparse leaves that droop over, that line the bank very intermittently. And there are also various reeds that are growing out of the water near the coast, and small weeds here and there.
Tie two.
We could tie a rope to a tree as an anchor.
Well, I was just thinking it would be fine because I have these, and why not use them? No,
But- Yes. How much? You?
I have 10 of them.
Sorry.
I also have 10 of them.
Always strap whatever you can to me, and let's tie a rope.
Fun
Well,
coincidence.
I don't think we need to strap whatever we can to you. I think we're going to zipline the non-wettable things to the rope and just zipline them across with Yisa's idea. He's just going to swim across with the rope, and then we're going to zipline them across.
Right, we put one piton on this side, one piton on the other side, run the rope through a hole through the both pitons, keep them stable in the ground, and then have two people on both ends control the zip line with the rope.
I
Certainly.
see.
And then after that, we can just use the rope to cross the river ourselves.
I didn't know you had a mind for engineering.
I don't.
Well, you fooled me. So
This just seems logical.
It quite is, as is most engineering. It's generally built on logic, science. I won't bother you with all those gnomish ideals. I take out a piton and put it in on this side, and I begin putting the rope through.
I like lean over to Yes. I was going with your idea of just having you stand on one side and hold it, and Sano stand on the other side and hold it.
So you're hammering a python into the ground, Pidden?
Yep.
In doing so, you see that the earth is pretty soft.
Oh, fuck.
Well, if that's soft, if we need to just hammer it into the tree, we could do that too.
Who has mold earth?
Huh.
Fuck. We failed.
We can also just hammer it into that tree there.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Holy shit.
Are you okay? Yes, you seem to be having trouble just speaking today.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
Are you drinking enough water?
No, I'll be
There's
sure
a
to
whole
drink
river
some.
right here, but I'm not sure it's potable.
Also, everyone make sure you remove a ration for today.
Oh, true facts.
Staying hydrated is important. Your throat could be perhaps closing up, as it is not properly lubricated.
I have a question. So this is like dirt around here, right? Or is it all sand?
It's dirt.
Okay. Do I see any sand around here?
How are the trees?
I'm going somewhere with this. Don't worry.
This is less sandy and more sort of just like dry, dusty, cracked earth, if you know that texture.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's flaking off in layers, kind of.
Okay.
And it's a little more solid around what the plants are by the bank.
Okay. Because what I would need was sand and lime. Because apparently that allows you to harden soil very, very, very nutly. But don't think we can do that. I'm basically playing Dr. Stone. Don't worry about it. So that's our.
That's a good anime.
Anyways, it is. So I'm going to.
By the way, I've swam across with the rope.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I check some trees on the other side of the bank and see how sturdy they are?
Yeah.
Can I find anything that is like sturdy enough for all but Sano? Because I assume that that's going to be a pretty difficult feat.
Sure. What does everyone think is like? What do we roll for, like engineering, or like?
Tinker's tools.
But like just like examining things and
I think in this case, maybe a survival check would be in order.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just actually testing things out, or maybe an insight check.
I think survival for like,
I feel like
rope
it's
usage,
survival.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a survival.
Yeah, because it's survival governs traps.
It's basically
This
use
will be
rope,
an
right?
easy one, but this is just to make sure you don't pick a really bad tree. Sorry, roll it in the tower.
Oh, well, it's...
Okay. Cool. You find a stumpy, thick-trunked tree, which you think will be strong enough for everyone but Sano. You affix the rope to it, I assume.
Do I think it can hold Sano?
You don't think it can hold Sano?
Oh, okay.
But should be fine for everyone else.
So, Sano, do you think you can hold the rope taut above your head now?
That would be no issue.
Okay.
The current does not seem strong enough to wipe me away.
Well, no, I want you to hold the rope above the water so we can send all the important bits over.
I'll also
I
remark on that. The
misunderstood.
current is pretty gentle, by the way. It doesn't look like you're in danger of being...
I
Anyone's in
misunderstood.
danger of being swept away.
I misunderstood. I thought you referred to an I had to cross. Very well.
No.
Can I check to see how deep the river is?
Sure.
How
Yeah.
deep is it?
So for about maybe like the first 5 or 6 feet on both sides, it's pretty shallow that you could walk. And then there's a sudden drop off where it slopes down to about 25 feet deep in the middle. More like 15, 20 for most of it.
Sano, how tall are you?
I am 7'10".
Little short.
That's the first time he's ever been told that. Okay, so I'm just literally gonna take my herb kits basically and just send them across. It's been 3 hours. That's not enough for the herbs on his back to dry, but I'm going to take them off his back and put them back in my kit and send them across as well. On this little makeshift zip line.
I think I'm going to need to stop for just a second. You guys can keep going.
Sure. It slides across down to, yes, I assume are you just like, how are you affixing this thing to the rope? Is it just like another smaller
just the
piece
straps,
of rope?
basically.
Got it. You're just like putting your bag on it?
Yeah, I'm just putting my bag on it and he's holding it up and it's just sliding across.
Yeah, slides down, no trouble. Yes, picks it up off the rope.
Mm-hmm. All right, Theus, are you going to send yours over now?
I guess I should. Nothing's too heavy, so we should be good.
Yes, I mean, I just sent all mine over, so.
So I send a tie a rope, I guess, around my kind of a bag of all my glass goods. I put the bucket on there. Pretty much.
As you're about to send it, I just kind of shout to you, make sure you catch this one!
Oi! You really don't want the lid to fall off. Like, it's been fermenting all day. That's on purpose. There's some other stuff in there that makes it even worse. Like, really don't let that one get on you. And, I'm not gonna, like, send over my entire... I have, like, a big bag that I keep on, Sano, because he can just fucking carry it. So I'm going to kind of send over things in, like, smaller, different bags and different sacks, so I don't just, like, weigh it down in one place. And then I guess I eventually try to get all my stuff over.
Cool. It also slides down, no trouble. Are you back, yes?
Yes, has to roll to catch the poop.
Hey, yes, are you back? If you're talking, we can't hear you.
I don't think that's a yes.
Okay.
Sure. Are you on push to talk, or are you on voice activity? Not on push to talk, I'd switch there. So if it's a problem with mic sensitivity, push to talk should just say fuck it.
I lied. It's drum and bass. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I think we sent over all the things.
If anyone else has any stuff, it's trivial at this point.
Yeah. We lower the rope back down. Is there... I mean... I guess we should find a tree on our side now and tie it to that. And then after we do that, I guess we kind of grab the rope and start pulling ourselves across. Yes? Sound good?
Very well. Have at it.
Okay. I guess I will try to find this tree. Theus, you mind helping me double check this tree? Theus? Theus?
I believe he is I think he's helping with
Kevin do stuff.
Okay. Sana, double check these trees and make sure that I'm not going crazy, if you don't mind.
All right. I'm gonna test out the tree, see if it's up to snuff. What do I roll?
Like I'm gonna like go around
your
and like
own side
inspect
or on
the
the-
tree and think that I to see if I think it's good, and then say, Sana, come test this tree.
All right. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna push my weight into it, not full strength. but I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna
Beep.
remain stable and doesn't rip out of the soil.
Sorry, this is the tree on your side of the bank, right? You're not tugging at the
Yeah.
rope. Okay. You rest your weight on a tree. We roll a random luck roll.
Kevin,
It
we can hear you.
Yeah.
doesn't seem to give way. Seems stable enough.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically me doing the same survival check, I guess, on that was done on the other side. I'm just using Sano as a litmus test of sorts.
Would you also like to make a dice tower survival check?
Certainly. Hold on a second. I have clicked too many buttons.
By the way, this wasn't said before, but I want to have my journal put in, like, sent down the zip line so it doesn't get wet.
Oh yeah, I
Cool.
assume that I'll just have stuck it in my stuff and
Yeah.
it got sent over.
I can stick it in a jar if you want. I got some big jars.
With your check, you're sort of uncertain as to the stability of this tree. It's hard for you to
Okay.
tell.
And that's why I have Sano push on it. Alright. Well, alright then. Well, I guess we'll just have to go with it, shall we?
I'm gonna yell from the other side of the bank. Once everyone's across, we can all just hold the rope and pull them up, and just pull them as hard as we can.
Yes, I think that'll work best for Sano. But now that... So, Sano, I guess... Well, I mean, Sano, I guess you could just be on this side and just hold the rope, like, certainly.
Yes, I don't see a problem with that. No need to complicate things.
Fair enough. Hold the rope, I guess I'll just go first.
All right,
Okay,
I
so-
hold the rope taut.
So
I'm gonna go
the rope
into
is
the
affixed
water.
to a tree, but you're still holding it as well.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the water, and I'm just gonna be there in case something does happen.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go first and just start pulling myself end over end across the river. Do I need to make some sort of check?
Make a very easy athletics check.
Blah.
Cool. Yeah, totally easy. Trivial to you. You get across, it's very gentle and refreshing. Yeah, you're on the other side.
Okay. Yes, I assume you can handle the rest of this. I'm going to go change my bandages.
Alright.
I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna
Yeah,
kind of
that's
go behind a
fine.
tree somewhere else and kind of take off my robe and start changing my bandages off. Behind a
I
tree.
feel like there aren't too many trees big enough.
I'm gonna go crouch behind a stump.
Who's next?
Well, I guess I'll go.
Cool, cool.
Some-
Give me a very easy athletics check. Nice and straightforward.
Well, I'm fucking pretty badass. Let's see.
Can I assist since I have a degree of control over the rope?
Sure. Nice.
So yes,
Is the
It's
is
a
the
6.
one the assistance?
well, the ones the well, if it's assisting and I get advantage, correct? That's how assisting this system works.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
I don't want to do that. I was just going to give you like a +2 if
Oh, okay.
Sano also succeeded the DC or whatever.
okay, that's okay because the 8 action's a thing. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but fuck that.
Yeah, I know. We're saying fuck it to a lot of things. Just needed to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Advantage
So
is
Sano
fine.
roll.
Sorry. So what's this? What's this one? What's
Well,
this?
so I
He thought it was advantage.
yes, I thought I had advantage.
I see. I get it.
Does it not -1 when...
I believe I accidentally just rolled a d20 instead of the actual skill. I messed up. So I think so do you want Sano to roll then athletics?
Yeah. Roll Sano, athletics, or whatever clever other thing.
No,
Cool.
just that.
Great.
follow
So
your-
you're having quite a hard time. But I guess Sano, do you want to describe how you kind of maneuver Fias to safety?
So I see him lose his grip, and I gently and forcefully move the rope to catch his legs as he's about to slip, and basically make him do a 360 and readjust his.
Great. You get out on the other side, extremely wet but safe.
And also very dizzy.
Yes. Probably coughing up a little bit of water.
Oh, I didn't like that.
I'm gonna tend to him in the meantime, just pat his back.
I'm gonna put back on my clothes.
And Jangle, are you stepping up to the plate?
So Jangle edges closer to the river and looks at it and how far it is. Sano, I'm gonna need some help. I don't have good arm.
Make your way across the rope, and it's the safest way. I'm here to assist you like I did Fias, if you are in dire need.
Okay, thank you. And Jangle takes to the rope.
Do you want to describe how you get across it with ease?
Yeah, so Jangle climbs to the top and begins taking a good hold. Crosses her legs and begins to earth like worm shimmying down.
Ah, I see. Cool. And so you're very wary of getting wet, I assume? Is that the idea? Jangle?
Wet and being taken by... Yes, I'm wary of being wet and being taken by the river.
Cool.
The river's super gentle.
It is very gentle. You do get a little wet, but you mostly avoid it, and you're on the other side. All that's left on the one side is Sanobusho.
All right. So I'm going to.
Real quick, how do we want to do this? Do we want to
Have I
have...
finished changing my bandages about this time?
Sure.
Okay.
Takes a little while for people to get across.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come back over.
How do we want to do this? Should the three of you hold the rope and I go in the water and try and assist, or do you all...
Honestly, I think it'll be fine if he's in the water and I just kind of can pull, because he's not going to be that heavy in the water.
So I'm gonna uproot the pipe, and I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna hold on to the rope and the pike, and I'm gonna let the other side of the rope pull me across.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
all can
so
just help.
instead of pulling ends over ends, right, because whatever, I'm just going to take and just start walking back. I'm just going to take and kind of put it over my shoulder and just start walking back.
And sorry,
I
the
say
plate was launched
everyone.
in the tree, right?
Yeah, it's still tied to the tree.
But
I'm
you're
just...
but Sano's uprooting it on his side, right?
Yeah. He's basically just untying it there, and he's just kind of holding on.
You experience a moment of relief at having been the one holding the rope. As you pull the pitten out, the tree sort of snaps in half.
Oh Christ!
It looks like it was very fragile,
Oh.
but not in a easily observable way.
Oh, shit.
The one on the far side?
Yeah.
Yes.
I give up.
I say, what?
Hearty chuckle.
I have a plan. All right. So we're all gonna line up. Everyone take a length part of the rope and put it over your shoulder. I think Diab was about to do this, but we can make it more powerful. I'll be in front so it arcs down, so there's not some weird bend. It's fucking short. Put it over your shoulders and walk in unison. 1, 2. Just listen to me. All right.
Just
Has to be in
walk
unison.
up the bank, just walk that way, and we'll just bring him across. There's not going to be any hubbub about this. Yus can be in the water just to help direct and maybe just swim a little bit against the current so he doesn't get too far downstream, and I think that'll be that, yeah?
Oh, that's all we need, I think.
Okay.
Sound good, Yus?
Yep, sounds good. Am I muted?
With
Yeah,
everyone,
you're not.
no, you're good. With
Yeah!
everyone helping you, I'll give you advantage. 'Cause
Straight
there's
up
a
advantage?
substantial benefit you're getting, yeah. Nice.
All right,
Nice.
23.
You all manage. You're very coordinated. And in no time, Busho's on the other side.
Say, I am moist and relieved.
Oh, I don't know what to say to that, buddy. I don't really know what to say to that. Sano, you got a weird way of speaking sometimes.
Do I?
Is your first language common?
No.
Well, it's not. It's Dwarven, no?
No. My first language taught to me by my grandmother was giant.
Is that what you can write in as well?
No. I became literate in Dwarven because it was more practical.
So you can't write in joint at all.
No, but they use a similar script. It would not take much for me to learn the language, but I've not had the time.
That's crazy. Do you get to use joint often?
No.
Yeah, I figure. I don't get to even use Gnomish that much anymore. But figure joint's a bit more of a step up.
It is actually a less complicated language than Dwarven.
That was a joke, wasn't it? I look at Theus.
Huh?
That was a joke, wasn't it? Giant to step up?
You know, actually, I think you got it before I did. I just have the gnomes have a way of speaking. All right, it's in our blood, I think. We are known a lot of our language. Funny enough, and also let's get a fucking move on. I guess I put on I'm done putting on my clothes.
Yeah, I guess we recoil the rope, I stick it back in my bag, reattach the herbs back to Sano, and we set back off.
I
I
say
take my book.
a lot of Gnomish is a series of puns. The language is very punny. It's very rare that you get through a sentence without saying some kind of play on words. And it's just baked into the fucking grammar. Honestly, it kind of gets annoying sometimes.
Do you
So-
have an example of this?
It's I don't know. Do you understand Gnomish? It's not really gonna make much sense to you unless it's not like rhymes, right? It's just like something like cats and boots, and cats being in boots is one it's hard to explain if you don't know
A lot of the
language.
words sound really similar.
Aye, right. You can use a lot of words in a bunch of different ways. Okay, here's actually my favorite. This one's one that you fuckers, you common fuckers, took from us. Line. Now spell that word. Oh wait, fuck, none of you can spell, can ya? Can any of you spell?
I think everyone can but me.
Line. Spell it.
L-I-N-E.
Ha! Wrong! I was saying line. L-I-O-N. Loin. Or L-O-I-N, sorry. Loin. Like a loin cloth. Line and line. That's... See, with my accent, it sounds like that, right? I mean, in normal common, it makes a bit more sense phonetically, but... Gnomish is fucking weird.
A C.
It's really confusing to learn, too. Since everything sounds so similar, it's it's a nightmare trying to distinguish words when you're first starting out.
Right, in any fucking story of fiction, it's impossible because all gnomes have names of around. Shush, how long are gnome names in this world? They're generally very long. How
They're
many
pretty
words?
long. They have a lot of sort of middle names, last names, and honorifics. Oftentimes, gnomes will have an additional name for where they're from, and then names describing them.
Is there any like name counter? Like how many names I should have for my own reference?
Probably at least 3. At least your first name, something denoting where you're from, like, von Bismarck or whatever kind of thing. And as well a short and witty descriptor of who you are in some abstracted way.
Okay. Yeah, they're normally like fucking they can be anywhere from 3 to 5 to 6, sometimes longer if you get into the fucking rulers of them, and they are just the dumbest fucking names you ever heard. They're just plays on words the entire time. You know what my name means?
No.
It means short fuse! Yeah! We don't get them at birth.
You see Diab just is standing there just kind of blinking at you.
I'm not shitting you either. I wish I was. Fuse.
So if you don't get them at birth, when do you get them?
Well, you get
Does
them over
someone decide
time.
it on you?
Yeah, don't think it's just specific to my race. I'd be surprised, but it's like eventually, it's maybe you're like a toddler. And they observe your behavior a little bit. They just in gnomish culture don't seem right to fucking, just give this name that's going to describe and affect this thing for the rest of its life at birth when you don't know who he fucking is. So wait a little bit,
Fias, is it like a string of nickname?
Well, kinda. You get a nickname over time, and your name has sometimes nicknames in it.
That's how my master taught me a bit of Gnomish.
Ah, you're not your master, no?
My master's an elf.
Aye, but he knows Gnomish. Interesting. Yeah, elves live a long time. They learn a lot of shit. Pick up a lot of languages, then. Oh,
I can speak it, but I don't know what it means.
Yeah, most of the literature too is just fucking Elvish, or that I read on about me topics. It's all made by fucking elves.
So, after traveling for about another 2.5 hours, it's been mostly quiet. Every now and then you see a bird or a little lizard scampering about. But now you see sort of on a small, not quite hill, but a bit of raised earth, next to some blowing weeds and some shrubs, you see a jackal. It stares down at you, and then you hear someone say something, sort of in the distance, very quiet to you over the sound of the wind, and the jackal trots off behind the raised ground.
I think we found our dog.
All right, I'm going to get low to the ground.
So the jackal walks away.
Yeah, so the jackal walked away, right?
Yeah, it trotted back a little bit, out of view.
Okay, because I could actually talk to it if it was close enough. But,
Just Fias, do you want to get closer?
actually, wait. Is it? I think it has to be specifically small. Let me check something.
Hello? Okay.
Hello.
I'd like to make a
Can you-
perception check.
Is it? Is the jackal small?
Is it small?
Yes. Its size.
Let me
matters.
see.
I can communicate with small or smaller beasts. As a forest.
It's small.
Oh, cool. I can actually talk with it. And say, oh, I think it's got a fucking friend over there. It's probably got an owner, but they would just step around these guys, right? They probably notice us.
We're not anywhere near the fort, right? We're still like a day's travel away.
By your estimations, yeah.
We could say hi to them.
I mean, I guess I'm down. I'm gonna
I
make that
don't see a
perception
reason
check.
to seek trouble, but if you think it's wise, go for it.
What are you looking for? We
I
don't believe
wanted
in
to
perception
see-
checks here.
I just wanted to see if I could hear the whisper on the wind.
Just like what they're saying.
Yeah.
No, it's too far away and indistinct over the wind.
All right. I can't hear the whispers in the sand.
Huh, nice.
Can I determine the direction of the voice?
In the direction that the jackal ran back off to.
Is it in the direction we're going?
Roughly, yeah. It's like a little off to the side, but yeah. I'll also say that at this point, where you are at now, the road is starting to become less well maintained.
I think I just said this into a not push to talk 3 times, but can I roll a perception check to determine how far away they are? Or those
How far away?
settlers? Like roughly.
You can determine, because we don't believe in perception checks. It was probably about 100 feet away,
Okay.
maybe a little less, like 80.
All right. If we want to be safe and call out to it, I can make an illusion of myself and then yell something, and it's probably not going to know the difference from a distance. Can see gauge the reaction.
Did it look like the jackal just looked at us, like directly?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think it already saw us.
Yeah, I want to know, like,
but
gauge the reaction, whether he's going to shoot us straight on sight.
I think we should approach this hill and peek over. But I don't think we should necessarily seek trouble by talking, but learn more information. I'm gonna shrug my shield off my shoulders and pull out one of my axes.
Let's just go to the top of the hill. They didn't come at us, so I mean, maybe they're friendly. Or at least neutral. If they don't want trouble, we don't want trouble, right?
Precisely.
Ideally, that's the case.
But I'm going to kind of hang back and, yeah.
Let's not get all our weapons out just yet. We don't want to appear hostile before we know their intents.
Oh,
That's why I'm hanging back behind Sano. I figure it'll hide me.
So I guess we walk up to the top of the hill.
You walk up to the top of the hill, and as you just crest it, running up the other side at you are a bunch of men who look quite dirty and dressed in scraps.
See,
Roll initiative. They seem pretty aggressive.
Fuck.
see, no, that doesn't seem friendly. That there looked like
Weapons
trouble.
out!
Oh, where the fuck is initiative?
I
believe you hit
So,
the-
how far away are they? Because I read it in action.
Well, they're quite close. I guess they're like, you're cresting this small hill, and they're maybe just like 10 or 15 feet away.
Shosh, if I'm not wrong, I think you add us to the combat tracker.
yeah, you
Yeah,
literally click a
I'm just
button and
gonna
we're all
share
at
this
it.
map as well.
Okay, I have 60 feet. I have 60 feet on my cantrip.
Okay, but you cannot see them until you've crested the hill. Let's see. Can
am I
you
good
see
to-
this? Did
Yep.
you get a shared
Yes.
map?
It's loading, yeah.
Yeah, we got a blank desert.
Okay,
And you can.
I'm gonna add you to the initiative tracker somehow or other.
Is it just a gray thing for everyone else?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so do I just drag you from like the top of
Maybe.
the thing?
I'm not sure. This is something
Carson.
Carson usually did.
Let's see. I'll try. Okay, Yeah, it's working.
Oh, there's also a wiki page. If you click the question mark, it'll actually link you to the Fantasy Grounds wiki for that
Cool.
specific thing.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably just because it's fog of war. That's why we can't see anything.
Ah. I see.
Oh.
On this map?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just a grid, right?
I don't see anything. I just see gray.
It's called
Yeah.
Blank Desert.
How do I unfog of war this?
Oh,
You are asking questions to people that have not
Carson's
DM'd
the
Fantasy
only one who
Grounds
knows
yet.
how to do this
I
shit.
think I get it. Can I delete mask? Do you see
I
it?
can see
Hey.
it. Ooh,
Yeah.
desert.
Great. Okay. Let's use like this. Do I drag you onto this map? Is that how it works?
I think so. Can we drag
Okay.
ourselves so you don't have to drag us? No, I don't think I can.
Okay. I'm doing it.
I think I added myself. Or did you do it? Okay, I'll use it.
I did it. I'm cool like that.
You rotated me.
Yes, we can rotate each other. Start spinning. Become dizzy, Theus.
Oh yeah, we can control each other's tokens. That's whatever though.
That's very funny.
Fuck guys, don't zoom out. It breaks it. You lose yourself in the music.
Where are you going?
Oh god, where am I? Why am I going over there? I didn't want to do that.
Get back here.
It's like roping me in.
Okay. Now I somehow roll initiative.
I think there's like a thing you click.
Okay. This I will look at the wiki for. Is there a button for this?
It's the question mark in the combat tracker.
Yeah. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Roll.
Let's get a marching order set up while Shosha's doing that.
Okay.
that.
So go into the party sheet and go into order, and there's a marching order that we can set ourselves up in. You can actually just drag yourself into there.
Ah, I think I got it. Is this the thing? Did I do it?
Looks like there's a button that says
think I
all
did.
initiatives.
I think I did.
Did you add the enemies to the combat tracker?
Yes, but they're hidden.
Ah!
Ho ho ho. I just need to drag them onto this map, I think.
Okay.
Alright. Keep your secrets.
So as for the order, I'm pretty sure I'm in the back because I was behind Sano.
I am on top of Sana. So that's the marching order. We exist as one person for the purpose of it.
You're over here now.
What the fuck is in the party sheet, guys? I opened it for the first time and just looked at turtle, not steak.
What?
Open the
Where
fucking
is the
part-
party sheet?
It's so look in the top right. There's that eye with the people. It's the party sheet, and if you go to order, and you look at butt and turtle, not steak.
What? Fucking excuse me?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where it is. I think it was Christian, but I can't be sure.
I don't know.
I fucking read this. Carson?
Wasn't me.
Oh my god.
If you go to the top,
Where is this?
okay, it's in the party sheet. Go to the top right. There's that
In the
icon that
party?
has, it's like an eye with a bunch of people on it.
Inventory? Is it in the inventory?
It's under no, it's under order.
It's in the very top. It's next to the calendar.
Oh,
Order, but and turtle, not steak.
that's good. Is there a way to expand the cursor size for the drawy thingy?
I don't know.
This has been driving me so crazy. Okay. I think I got the guys onto my map, though. I'm just going to drag them into a reasonable place. We'll say that... Let's see. Where's the little hill? I do find it more difficult to just kind of like navigate the maps here than I do in Roll20.
Yeah, it's easy to like. I know within Roll20 it's really easy to just fucking like click the thing on the top in the top bar. It just easily switches. I haven't really. I think Fantasy Grounds is really good though if you have like a lot of different maps you need simultaneously, because you can like link stuff between different floors and like link maps together. So if you have like a big dungeon with like 4 floors that all matter at a given time, or 2 floors that matter at a given time, even you could just like have certain exits take people up to different floors by dragging them on it.
I think our arrangement probably would be something like this.
Yeah, I think so too. I felt like I would be up near the front as like trying to be a friendly boy.
I'd be next to Fias.
We'd be on top. I'd be on
Yeah,
top
that's
of you.
why I had you be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, Fias's token will just be off in accessible
Yeah,
land
that's-
over here.
That's why I did that.
Okay. Doing the thing. Fancy Grounds. Amazing. First, in the order. So, these are a bunch of ruffians in simple tunics and rags. There is that jackal you saw with its deep black hair. It looks kind of skinny. And you see a bunch of people armed with not much really, just like knives, clubs, see some slings. And then one who has one sec. One who has a scimitar.
So we're pretty close to them now. I'm gonna ask, are you the Black Hand with the Black Blades?
Trying to think. They're like they're like charging at you.
Oh, okay. They're actually like just coming at us.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
rolled
it seems
initiative.
like they
Alright,
were
nah,
lying
fuck
in
that
wait,
then.
trying
Never
to
mind.
We rolled initiative.
yeah.
All right.
I will actually just look to the jackal and say, "Oi, mate, what the fuck?" In gestures
In
and
small.
clicks and sounds.
And it says, "I'm just trying to eat."
I'll feed you anything you want if you bite that motherfucker's leg. And I point.
That's your go.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna say I'll give you anything you want if you bite that motherfucker's leg. You can come with us if you want. I'll feed you all the time. I would
You
like.
can roll me a difficult animal handling check if you like.
I would love to do that.
Roll it in the secret.
Am I would like to. Can I use charisma for this? Because I'm not like. I don't need to like goad this thing. Like I'm actually just fucking trying to convince it like a
Sure.
person.
Sure. And I guess things are happening very quickly. I'll let it in suspense until its turn to see whether you succeeded.
Okay.
What do you do?
Was that an act? What type of action was that? What do I still have left?
I'll be nice. I'll just say it's like a bonus action.
Cool. I will. So I see a bandit? Is that guy like differently dressed than anyone else?
He seems better equipped in general. Let me see. He does have a patch on his arm that looks like a black blade. He also has a what looks like a pretty poor condition short bow, and he is the only one who is armored. He's wearing leather.
Okay. I have a plan. I will throw Wilt Wax at Commoner 4. That should hit everyone but Commoner 1 and the Jackal.
Cool. What's the radius on Gollex?
It's each creature within 10 feet of the point of impact.
Nice. So you're thinking like common or 4. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
So they all have -3 for like what, a minute?
They have to make a con save,
Got it.
or get -3 to AC for a minute.
Cool. Cool.
So you can just with a
Yeah, I can
you
just do that
select
myself.
them all. Yeah, and make them all roll the saves.
Oh yeah, it's like a thing you can do now.
Yeah, let me.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's so crazy.
Oh my god, and it'll just auto apply it. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's incredible sorcery right there.
Oh god.
Boom, baby, boom.
Oh shit, that was good. Oh, I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
still
common
pretty
or
good.
4 and common or 2. Cool.
Yeah, we don't even have to keep track of it. Just fucking auto does it. Cool.
It's done.
It is done.
Well, did you apply the effect?
Yeah, no, I hit cast. It did everything. I think.
Well, no, but like now after the save is done, you have to apply the effect.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to hit the apply the effect button.
Oh, hey,
Ah,
it
holy
and it kept
shit.
the right ones. Fuck.
That's so cool.
Isn't that nice? Isn't this a great thing?
Carson, the thing is, Carson like rigged that up to do it. He actually did it very well. Holy fuck!
I know.
Carson, literal god.
What a literal god.
Are the enemies on the combat tracker?
No.
Yes,
Yes, they are, but they're hidden.
invisible.
Yeah.
You do not know when they will go.
Okay.
Invisible.
All right. And then if you're done, I guess pass it down.
Yeah, sorry. I can just do it myself. I think. Yeah, I have no other things to do.
How do you advance by 1?
I believe.
It's in the bottom left of the turn tracker.
Ah, I
The
see.
little dragon.
Got it.
Oh, so it wasn't
Got it.
on me yet. Now I just have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Jangle.
I see a bow. I'm going to viciously mock the one with the bow.
Sure.
And I assume that is the band.
Yes.
Yes, it needs to make a DC 12 Wisdom save.
I think there's a way you can just do it
Yeah.
on the guy.
So if you're targeting him, go to your Vicious Mockery and hit the little savey thing. I think it's the guy. And he'll roll the save. Boom, and he failed. Now roll the damage.
Working on that. There we go. So it looks like it failed.
Mm-hmm. So now you roll the damage. Boom, 2 damage.
Cool, cool.
And also has disadvantage on the next attack.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Now click the little dragon in the
Sure.
bottom right, and then you're done. And just so you know, Shoshana, we can actually click the little dragon to have our turn pass, so you don't have to do it.
Nice.
So that's one less click for you when
Thank
it's
you.
our turn anyway.
This. Sorry, are you stepping back? Ah, yeah. Cool. This jackal is gonna run right up, and it doesn't seem to have, doesn't seem to have bought the program that you were selling it.
Man.
Loser.
Let me see if I can do this right now. Okay, I'm targeting you. How the fuck? Okay, I see. Do I drag the attack into the roller?
I think you just click it. You can, I guess.
How do I do?
So you click whoever you're targeting. You can actually do this on the combat tracker. So if you're targeting Sano, just like control click him on the combat tracker and then roll the attack.
Control click him.
Mm-hmm. And it'll have whoever is targeting him, it'll say his name. So
Yeah.
like Yes is targeting the jackal.
Yeah, so that part I did right. I just can't figure out to get...
How to get it secret?
No, just how to make it hit you?
Well, if it missed, it missed.
if
No, it doesn't say, like, attack versus blah,
oh,
blah,
okay.
blah.
So yeah, its target is messed up. I don't know how to make a NPC attack something.
Try again. Damn.
Okay, so is it actually targeting him? Is the jackal actually targeting Sana?
I don't think
Yes.
it is.
Oh, it looks like it is.
Does it say
Does
so
it
in the
have-
combat tracker?
I don't see on the
It
combat
has
track.
a little targety thing with Sano in it.
Does it actually have Sano's name under the jackal?
Under the jackal? It doesn't have his name, it has his portrait.
So like if you see like in the combat tracker
Uh-huh.
how I have target Sano Busho.
Yeah, or I have target's jackal.
Yeah.
Does it look like that?
If it doesn't have that, then you're not actually targeting.
Okay, it's got his portrait.
So it says
But
targets and portrait?
Has his portrait as a target, yeah.
Huh.
If I drag Sano,
it's not drag, it's just control click.
if I control click or drag either
But
one.
it's not control click on the thing. You have to like so you can control click on the battle map.
Uh-huh.
Or you can control click in the target tracker. I think control clicking in the target tracker is easier.
Anyway, it just gives me his portrait.
Is Carson around?
I can message him.
I mean, I can just manually subtract the damage for now.
For now, yeah.
Sure.
Just keep
All right.
moving along.
So, which one of those rolls are the ones that are gonna?
I'll just do this one. I'll just do a new one. Okay, and
Alright.
this is... Sorry about that.
I am risen.
Okay, Carson, I've been able to get this thing to have Sano's portrait in the target section, but I can't get its attack to target him.
Okay, so check to make sure that the token that you are using is a token dragged from the combat tracker and not just a token dragged from the character sheet, because they are linked.
Let me see. Does that work better? Oh god. Lag for a second.
I'm coming in.
Okay, let's see. Does this work? Control click this one. Does this work better? Did I fuck it up before? Okay. I just need to bring everyone's tokens in again from the tracker.
Did it work?
Yep.
Yeah,
I see an
looks
attack
like
person.
it. Just gonna swap everyone out real quick.
I'm in. I'm looking at the combat tracker. Kishra's targeting Diab.
Okay, that should be fixed now. Okay. Thank
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Cool. You took... Alright, did you get hit
I
by
think
that?
it missed.
Okay, it missed. Cool. Cool.
But you still rolled the damage, so
Yeah, so
Sana
I'll heal
undo
you.
that damage.
All right.
You're good.
So
I healed you. Cool. Okay. Sorry, we got through that. We did it. Yes.
Reddit would
Show
be
me what you
proud.
got.
I can't change it on the. Actually, no, it's good.
Okay.
Okay. Can I be seen? Yes. Am I seen? I'm heard. Yes is gonna run over here, and I'm going to cast Bane on some stuff.
Ooh.
Wait. So I can go click and move over here, I guess, because that feels more right. I'll go there. And then cast.
Okay, so 2 failed.
Now you literally just click the effect button because it's already deselected the people that succeeded.
Okay, cool.
So sick.
So I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna say, we don't want to fight. Just turn around and we can all walk away from this. And I'm gonna be good.
Cool, hit the little dongle.
Right. Well, I'm gonna move down to there.
You still need to hit the effect button.
I
Kevin.
did.
No,
It looks
you
like
hit the
they're
save
affected.
button, but you didn't hit the effect button.
It looks like they're affected.
Are they?
Yeah, I hit the effect button.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
that effect on them. Sweet.
Okay.
Okay. So, these ruffians, in response to you saying that we're not looking to fight, they say, we're not really looking to fight either, but we are looking to liberate your wallets. One's gonna sweep over next to you.
No.
Another over here. Another over here, and yeah, and I guess this guy will just stay here. They're going to start walloping and stabbing you. Time to make them all target.
We're gonna get walloping and stabbing music.
That's true. I should do that.
ASMR
Good
walloping and stabbing. I already had to restart the desert sound because it played through for the full hour.
Oh my god.
It actually started about halfway through.
Does it not loop?
I don't think automatically. I just like did it. I think you can.
There
maybe.
probably is a setting to make it loop, but
That would definitely help for especially probably shorter combat music. How do we do that? Can someone
I'm trying to figure that out. Don't worry.
okay.
I have looped it.
You looped it?
Yes, it's right click and then loop.
Oh, that's
Great.
a YouTube player thing.
Great. Alright. Let's get Chrono Trigger. And let's loop it. Cool. Okay. Dragging targets.
So it looks like that is just a YouTube function, but it should work because it's just gonna basically loop it for you, which is in turn gonna loop it for all of us.
Great.
Presumably.
Lupus.
Lupus. Alright.
Looper is a god. Okay. I got all the targets on. Let's do the thing. Does it work now? Amazing. Okay. Misses you. Yes.
Yeah.
So when that Diab. Oh, snap. It is a crit.
Oh, wow.
I
He
Commoner
socks
crits.
you in the ribs with like a little billy club. It's not much.
Like, DM gets hit and just goes.
And then this one at. Oh my god.
Fuck. What the
12.
All right.
What to
34.
actually
All right.
Oh, whoa, what?
The fuck?
System shock?
What's
heavy
that?
damage.
You took 6.
Holy shit.
What?
Roll 2d30.
What is system shock?
I don't know what that is.
Let me see. You took.
I think that's the heavy damage.
Yeah, that sounds like a stone resist.
That sounds like it's heavy damage to me. That
Yeah, he took
like
half
the
of his
massive
health.
damage system.
Oh,
Yeah, he
shit,
took half
wait.
his health in one hit.
Yeah, wait, holy fuck, that's the massive damage system
Yeah,
kicking.
you're right.
I thought we were only gonna do like.
That's on crit.
That's just a natural thing for 5e.
Oh.
But
I mean,
Does that
I
do
resisted
anything?
it, I guess.
If you
Yeah.
take like more than half of your, so what it does is if you take more than half of your health in one hit, you make that save, and if you don't make it, you're dead.
Wait,
Whatever. That's stupid.
No, it's not
wait, hold on.
dead.
I
No,
think
I
my
think it
health
is.
is
Have an
here wrong.
effect.
Your
It's
HP is
an
not
ultra roll.
12. Your
I'm
HP is
gonna-
not 12, Christian?
Yeah, it should be 15 because I'm a barbarian with +3 con.
Sure.
To gain a point of system shock, the character must suffer a blow that deals at least 80% of its max health as damage.
Whatever. Cool. He hits you.
That pain don't matter if he crits.
And this one, I'll say, it says it's a club, but whatever, I'm lazy. It's a dagger. He stabs you.
Okay. Which one was it? Commoner 3?
Yeah.
Alright. Got it.
Commoner 4 is going to bop you too. He hits. Just a regular hit now. For 2.
Okay.
And now this. I'll say this one will shoot at Jangle. Gonna kind of move over here.
I found where I turn off system shock, by the way. It's under options. It's all the way down under house rules. You can turn it on or off. Shush.
Turn what on or off?
System shock. So I looked it up. It's actually like a variant system for dumb, like, massive damage rules. That's not just massive damage. But you can turn it off under options if you go to the gear and then scroll all the way
Turn
down
it
to the
off.
house rules. Yeah, it's a lot.
This is not the weapon I want, but no, this is not a light crossbow. This is a short bow.
It's also at disadvantage.
Yes, that is true. I'll do that thing. This should work, right? Yeah, I did the thing.
Still hits.
Oh no.
This is a D6, so I guess we'll just. How do I do this? Can I modify this on the fly?
Yeah. So if you're, you can do the modifier by clicking the modifier and typing whatever the modifier is, and then roll the d6.
Oh, I just mean this is a D8 damage.
Oh
I wanna
yeah,
get a
you can
D6.
also do that.
How do I do that?
So you go to the weapon, and you click the magnifying glass, and you delete the dice that's in it, and just add the different die.
Just click and
I
drag
click the magnifying glass.
On the weapon.
Edit the abilities
Yeah.
themselves.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna edit the list. You're gonna add a different thing because you can't actually remove dice, and you're gonna delete the old thing, and you're gonna add a new thing. You're gonna add the d6 instead.
1 sec, I think I figured it out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
It's
taking
funky
time.
for monster sheets, but I think I got it.
No worries.
Yeah.
Shit. Why? Come on. Okay, I lied. Wait, I didn't lie. No, I lied again. Okay, no. I did it, maybe?
I believe in you.
Online games.
I did it, maybe? Maybe?
JPEG.
Whatever. Fuck it. just manually subtract this. There's only one. Take 2. Take 2 piercing damage. I'll add it to your thing.
I was just rolling a die. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. When you have to roll and change everyone's stats and shit, you're like, oh no, this is from the book. Okay. Sano.
Alright.
And it has lightly impaled Jangle with an arrow.
Alright,
Jet.
well, the Commoner 3 hit me, so,
Wait, are you actually missing 11 HP?
no. I
Weren't you
shouldn't
hit a
be.
bunch?
I got hit for, I got hit
6.
for 6, and then I got hit for 2. I
That's
should
8.
be at,
Yeah, you didn't so when you changed your max HP, I don't think it updated your ones.
oh. Okay, that's
Or just added it as ones.
yeah,
Yeah, so I'm just making sure that everything's all good and dandy.
yeah. Alright. So here is Commoner 3's. I'm gonna hit him
Hit him with a brick.
Alright.
Oh, you didn't target him.
It says I targeted him on the thing.
That's very awesome.
Looks like it worked.
Yeah, on the combat tracker it says
Okay, press the damage then, I guess.
Yeah. I think you just rolled secret rolls or something.
I don't know. I rolled them as I do every other roll.
Oh, damn, you did fucking 13 damage to Commoner 3?
Yeah, is he dead?
Yes.
Okay, so he's gonna stab me. Then I'm gonna grab him by the neck, push him to the ground, raise my hammer, and smash his head into smithereens.
I say, mate, the blood! The blood's all over me! We've talked about this!
I'm gonna roar out and look towards the guy with the bow who shot Jangle, and hold on.
He's
So,
so
I-
shocked.
Yeah, I'm
mouth
gonna beat
agape.
my chest with my bloody my bloody hammer head. I'm done. Remove Commoner 3, please.
Yes.
Delete.
Okay. Very deleted.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's see. Can I just remove from the combat tracker and that will kill it?
I think if you
Yes,
reduce its
it
hit
works.
points to a certain amount, it'll just die.
It did. Go to next turn unless you want to move around or whatever.
Chris? There it is.
Could be Spellfire.
I think he stepped away from his computer.
Alright. I'll just pass it. Cool. Diab.
What are the rules on like dropping both my shield and axe to pull out my halberd?
Go for it.
Drop is
Move action to draw a weapon.
Isn't
What
it
action
just
to
a-
draw open?
Isn't that just part of the attack action to draw though?
Yes, it's part of an
Yes.
attack action to swap out one weapon or whatever.
Okay.
So I think
Which
it's
one
fine.
was the one that stabbed me? Was it Commoner 2? Lightly.
It was Commoner 4. No, Commoner 2. You're right.
Yeah, Commoner 2.
So, I'm just gonna look at this guy and just be like, just kind of crack my neck, drop my axe and shield, and just like grab the halberd from above and just swing it over the shoulder and just whomp onto him.
Oof.
And just swing straight into the ground.
He dives wildly out of the way, and your weapon hits the ground,
Did
creating a cloud of dust.
this commoner get hit by the wilt?
By the what?
The wilt wax. Commoner 4? I'm pretty sure that they got hit by the wilt wax.
Commoner 4?
2. This is Commoner 2.
Commoner 1 was I think the
Commoner
only-
4 and 2 were hit by the whiplax, yeah.
So
But
their AC
applied-
was -3.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, I think it already applied, didn't it?
Did it? Did it not? Let me see. No, I mean, you should have hit them. I don't know why it didn't. But
Okay.
It
well,
doesn't
I
look
will-
like we're targeting them properly.
I will
Well,
target
it
this
had
one.
it before, but it looks like they must have cleared their
And-
statuses somehow.
I will roll
Let me
the
just
damage.
apply it to them.
Yes. Slot.
Okay, you
There you go.
super ultra murder that guy. Want to give me a brief description to see him off?
So as I'm swinging, the cloth wrapping just flies off, and just the blade just straight into his shoulder and just into his head. Just it's not a clean decapitation by any means, but just whoomp into him and just kind of kick him off the blade and just kind of slide it off to the side to kind of flick a bit of the blood off. And now I'm just kind of holding it.
Sort of limply falls to the earth, spilling blood onto the cracked ground. And that makes it Theus.
Oh, wow.
These people look absolutely terrified and seem to be reconsidering their decisions.
I look down at the jackal and I beg, mate! Fucking come on! Yes, it's still it didn't do that much bad shit. We can be friends, mate. We can be friends. Come on. I don't want to kill you.
It says, "Yep, we're friends now."
All right, now go fucking bite this asshole. And I point to Commoner 4.
Roll me another charisma animal handling. Secret. Cool. What do you do on your...
I am a big boy. I'm gonna pull out my, I'll pull out my light crossbow, and I'm going to shoot at the bandit.
Let me unequip my shield properly.
Fuck, sorry, I zoomed out of my thing. Let me just be in the proper range.
Will it actually roll that at disadvantage if you're in the wrong range?
Yes, it will.
Amazing.
It's funky.
Oh.
Oh my.
Didn't properly do it though. Huh. What's happening here? Okay, I'm just gonna have to look at this later. But I guess that's what the manual is.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's 8 damage to him. Yeah, cool. So I'm going to take aim at his fucking neck. I guess I'm just gonna aim for like his head, and I snag him at like some point in his some point in his like I guess his collarbone.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Like shatter his collarbone with the crossbow bolt.
He seems stunned and staggering.
I say, "I fuck you! See? You had a fucking chance! And you made me do that! I don't like doing that! Come on! Fucking hell!" And I duck behind Sano's head and start drawing up another crossbow shot. That's the turn.
Jangle, show me what you got.
Second verse, same as the first. Basically mock the band.
What do you...
The vicious mockery.
Got it. Why are they rolling
Viciously mock the.
times?
I
Are
think it's
you
because I'm having very bad internet.
Ah. Okay. I'm just gonna use the first one. Succeeds. I guess 2 out of 3 succeed anyway.
And then I skedaddle.
Then you what? So you're a little
Skedaddle
quiet.
over here. I skedaddle over to Asano and I say, "Help me."
The jackal is going to stick its head inside the pack of one of the people you downed, pull out a wrapped little package of what is presumably food, and begins to run for the hills.
Bop.
Yeah,
It gets the hell out of there, unless any of you attack it.
no.
Mate, come on, I'm not a bad guy!
It says bye and thank you.
Ah! Bye!
Show me what you got. Yes.
Okay, so I'll remove that somehow. Yeah. Can I? Yes. Sweet.
Okay, you rolled like 5s and 6s on both of those animal handling checks.
How does casting in melee range work?
You can do it if it's a ranged spell attack. It's at disadvantage, but other than that, you're fine.
The the bandits, the vandals, say, "We give up. Spare our lives, please."
All three, or is it just
I'll say it's the one that's sort of surrounded by everyone.
commoner one?
And the commoner 4, and then the one that's next to you puts his hands up, and the bandit drops to his knees and puts down his weapons in front of him.
I'm gonna say, okay, guys, okay. I'm going to kick commoner one's weapons away, and I'm gonna say, are you guys the Black Blades?
Some of them.
And where are the others?
They look uneasily at each other.
I would choose your next words very carefully. I get really, really up in Commodore 4's face, and I say, because if they're not what they're going to hear, I'm going to pull out your teeth individually, shove them into your eye sockets, cut off your head, and force him, when I point to the bandit, to eat.
Please, mate, we don't really have the option to stop him. Like, even if I wanted to, say, hey, mate, I don't really agree with the kind of ethics of the situation. I don't really have a say in this, so... please talk.
Oh my
I
god!
will sing a ballad of your death.
Guys, this is kind of fucked up, but I don't really have a place
Is
to
it
stop
possible for me at this time to kind of move over to the other bandit?
Yeah, you can start to approach. He's looking like he's having trouble standing, so he's not going anywhere fast.
Okay. I just want to approach just in case he tries to make a run for it. I want to bop him.
Now, where
are your associates?
Yeah, give me an intimidate check. Just
can I use strength because
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
saw me? Yeah, okay.
they saw you murder some people and just like utterly splatter one of their friends.
Amazing.
All right, I'm gonna say I burped partway. Where are you?
I'll say that they're still pretty scared regardless. One of them chuckles.
Which one chuckled?
It'll be Commoner 1.
I'm gonna say,
Did you think that was funny?
He says, just
Am
a
I
little.
laughing?
Our friends are up north. They once again sort of look nervously to each other. But you won't tell anyone about this, will you?
Here's what you're going to do. And I promise you, if you do exactly what I say, you're going to live. But if you lie to me, or if you don't do exactly what I tell you to, I'm going to turn your heads into a salad. Are we clear?
I'm all ears.
Drop your weapons.
Django starts writing things.
They empty out a few rocks from their pocket, and they drop a sling on the ground, and then they throw a dagger into the dirt.
I'm just gonna go around and pick
Yes,
up all
take
the weapons. Yeah, I'm picking up the weapons. And I'm gonna toss them like kind of over here.
I want that bow.
I want that.
Now,
scimitar.
I want you to get on your knees and put your hands behind your heads.
They do so. Although the bandit doesn't seem to be moving, he's like really kind of taking deep, heaving, panting breaths.
I'm gonna go over to the
Okay,
bandit
is
and
he
start
okay?
doing first aid.
I don't think
Yeah.
he's okay. I might have punctured a lung.
Can I do medicine publicly or in the dice tower?
Do it in the dice tower. It's kind of hard to immediately tell if you're.
Okay.
What
So
are
I'm
you
gonna
trying to do?
I'm just gonna try and like patch him up the best I can without using a spell.
Okay, you're like bandaging him.
Yeah, bandaging, like trying to pull out the arrow in a safe, responsible way.
Yeah, he's got this arrow like lodged sort of just above his, like in between his shoulder and neck. And there's blood spilling through his clothes. He's quite soaked towards the front. And he's spitting up a little bit of blood too.
I'm just gonna try to help Yes throughout this. Just doing what
Sure.
I do.
Can you also make me a secret medicine check? I'll let you
Certainly.
assist. Okay. He passes out into the dirt.
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying,
Cool.
so he is the very least stable.
Yeah. You feel his breathing steady when you check his neck, I guess.
We have questions to ask of him, no?
He seems the most senior in rank.
I don't
They-
think we should let those two return back to the camp, though.
The other two nod when you say he's the most senior rank, and they go, "Oh yeah, he's the one who knows everything."
Oh
we
no, I
just
mean
got
we're gonna
caught up
question
in
you
this.
too. I mean, not getting out of it, but like he might not know some shit that you guys don't. So
Yes, but I also don't think we should let those two return to camp.
I agree.
I completely agree.
They smile sheepishly. So what's next for us then? We'll tell you whatever
Well,
you need.
Well, then
I'm
let's
going
start
to-
with that, and then maybe we can work out a deal.
Gather my things once more. Kind of
Oh.
rewrap my halberd and stuff and put it back on my back.
How many are left at the fort?
At the fort, there should be 1 second. Counting. Uh, 6 or 7.
Also, can we return back to the chill jams of ASMR?
Very true.
Man, insight on that.
do it.
I'm not the guy for that.
Also, you have a prisoner at this camp, no?
They pause for a moment. Yes.
What was the dude was a human, right? That we're looking for.
Yes.
A human man.
Yes, some kind of wizard or something?
That is the one. Is he alive?
The mirror.
Yeah, he should be fine. Maybe a little roughed up and hungry, but
Roughed up in what way?
Where is he held in the camp?
one sec. Just getting the music going again.
No problem.
Okay, welcome to desert. Okay, sorry, what was that?
Where is he held in the camp?
There are 2 prison cells in the basement, which is by our bunks. There's a little staircase that goes down.
Do you know what side? North, south, east, west?
Of the fort?
Yeah.
He thinks long and hard. No. I honestly don't know. Also, sorry, did Jangle, you rolled insight on the 6 or 7 comment?
Yes.
You're skeptical. You are skeptical about this.
I poke no. Closer. Come closer. I want to speak words.
Really
Who?
quiet pie.
I poke Sano.
Yes.
I wish to speak words into your ear. Come closer.
I lean in. What?
Just talk at a normal volume.
Yeah, I do not believe in the 6 or 8. They still have loyalty.
I know. So, that being said, they still have a few more things I want to know. And then,
Absolutely.
now,
I also wish from yes.
what was that jangle?
Oh, I just want your advice later on. I'm thinking of something.
Very
What do you
well.
think?
You too. What is your greatest treasure at the fort?
Our greatest treasure?
Yeah.
They say like my greatest treasure or like the greatest treasure we all
item
have.
of most monetary value that you possess?
Once again, me personally or the whole organization?
The organization.
You know, not very much. We have a bunch of silver and gold we've stolen from travelers. In terms of real valuables, not much. Most of what we take, we eat, use, or sell.
So, my final question is, do you have any traps or magically inclined?
They sigh deeply. I'm telling you all this, but I do want to know what happens to us after you're done with us.
After you're done, I'm going to assess the value of what you have said. From then, a few things could happen. One, you get branded with the mark of thieves. You get sent back to civilization. After we strip you of anything but the barest essentials for you to get back. If we find that you go the other direction, we will kill you. However, if I find that you have not said valuable things, or have lied, I'm going to break your legs, and I'm going to leave you here.
Sweatily and nervously, he sort of chuckles and says, "Okay, you want to know about magic users? Yeah, we have a spellcaster. I'd be careful. He'll get you at a range.
How powerful is your spellcaster?
probably almost as strong as the guy we captured.
And are they divine?
Oh no.
Of
They're
what?
I don't know, some kind of. They're not a book guy.
They talk with animals?
No, he doesn't talk to animals.
He's not a book guy. Yeah, he might be a sorcerer. Is he a sorcerer? Does he
I
talk a
don't
lot?
know. Does he talk a lot?
Yeah, is he a talkative guy?
Yeah.
He's good at jokes. He's a handsome guy. Got a
He's
really good
not very-
personality.
He's not very funny.
What does this guy look like? Is there any way we can differentiate him?
He has blonde hair.
And the rest of you don't have blonde hair over there?
No, none of us.
Alright, alright. Other question, I guess. Let me diagnose this. What's the craziest shit you've ever seen him do? Like, craziest spell.
The craziest thing he's ever done. He froze a charging horseman in its tracks.
Froze it, like it,
Stops.
And you didn't freeze it with ice, you just stopped?
No, he did use ice.
Okay, that's very different. You should be clear in your words, you know. And he's
Oh, I'm
smile.
really trying.
I'm just fucking with you. I turn around and I minor illusion the head of his friend in my hand. I just like turn back around, like throw up and down a little bit, and then pop it with my finger. Pop the illusion with my finger, and I say, "Well, all right. So froze it with ice, but he doesn't have a book. Does he pray every morning?"
I don't think so. Not that I've seen. Doesn't
Alright.
pray at breakfast.
Doesn't meditate either. Not a big peace guy, tranquil.
Oh, he's a pretty quiet guy.
Well, and he doesn't talk with animals. Doesn't commune with any spirits. All right, I think we're dealing with a sorcerer.
Right then. Are we done?
Well,
I
think that's all the questions I needed.
Now,
I
do
go
all
over
of
my
you
head.
feel like we've been all of you believe that the information has been sufficiently useful?
We can hear you.
Hi, yes.
I have a couple questions.
Certainly.
You said there are 6 or 7 at the fort. 2 questions. Does that include the spellcaster? And how many people are armored like this guy? I say, gesturing at the bandit.
No, it doesn't include the spellcaster. This mostly has all been from one. The other one's just sort of like staring at him, like sweating for his life. No, it doesn't include the spellcaster. And how many are armored like this guy?
Wait. Before you speak, come over here and tell it to me real quiet like.
Do you want him to like whisper it to you or something? What are you doing?
Yeah, have him whisper it in my ear.
Whisper whether people are armored or what?
Yeah, how many people are armored?
Oh, I see what you're doing. That's the big smart.
Most of them, I think.
Do you have a number? I whisper back.
Maybe 5?
I lift up my head and point to the other one. Now, how many people are armored at this place?
You ask the other one, you're saying?
Yeah, I asked the other one.
He pauses and stares at his friend.
No looking. Look at me. How many are armored?
I'm staring at his friend, just like looking to see if he's doing anything.
Three, please spare my life.
I'm gonna look at the other guy.
Oh no.
He's like angrily like miming curses at the other one for a second.
Now, I think that you have lost your usefulness here. But you might have some things.
He says, the one who said 5 says, "Oh dear Lord, please. They're gonna kill me."
No.
No.
You misunderstand. They're not going to kill you.
I don't think
I'm
we should
going to
kill
kill
anyone. Let's
I don't think
maybe...
we're going to kill you.
The only thing you need to worry about is whether or not I'm going to kill you in the next few minutes.
So, I assume he goes back in front of Sano. And when he does, I'm gonna have their two clubs, and I'm just gonna go whop whop, kind of 2-weapon fighting style, in the back of his head, non-lethal, just try to kind of just knock him out.
The one who said 5 or what?
Yeah, the one that said 5.
Sure, just make me an attack roll.
Okay.
You
I'm
can just roll a d20.
Okay. Plus 5.
You got it.
And so he's just gonna be unconscious now.
Yeah, he falls face first into the dirt.
And I'm gonna look at the other one. So how many are at the fort?
That would be 7. And there's no spellcaster.
And you said there were 3 armored?
4. Sorry.
That's alright. I like hearing the truth. We want to know what we're getting into. And just remember, we're going to let you go. But if you go back there, you're going to meet him again, and I'm going to gesture to Sano.
You're gonna let us go where? Just into the desert?
We're going to point you in the direction of civilization.
Thank you.
Now,
I suggest you go there.
I said before you go, I would brand you as thieves. And I mean what I say. Fierce.
I say no more. I take out my alchemist kit.
Use the acid.
Yep. I say.
And is the cell in the basement still?
Yes.
Do you have a brand, like a specific like metal brand? I have smith's tools. I could have made one at one point.
No, I thought we were just gonna write thief with acid on his forehead.
Jesus Christ!
Holy crap!
Come on,
If you like start to do that,
I don't do that.
Diab is gonna go. No.
We do it on the. We. I'm going to. Okay. Well, give me a second. I take out like some clay, and I make
We
like a
want
mold
them to work again.
I make a mold of like a T, and I put it on his hand, and I say,
Wait.
He says, "Oh, please, come on." And he looks at Sano and says, "You're a criminal too."
It's his hand. His hand.
No, I grab him by the neck and say,
You said what?
You're gonna get it now, but
Gasping, he says, "You're a criminal. I know. You were in jail not that long ago."
I just like fucking oh fuck with
Hey,
my eyes
Fierce,
wide.
Fierce, you know I have to do it now, right?
Wait.
What? What is this
I-
about?
Mate, fuck. We can't let him go back to town.
No, we cannot. I raise my hammer.
Wait.
Over his head.
telling you the truth. I've been telling you the truth. I'm good. Don't. I'll be good.
Ys is gonna run over to like his arm and just try and like hold him back.
I can't. I'm sorry, but we can't afford slip-ups. No loose ends.
What's
Just
going wrong?
can we talk about this, please?
Listen, alright, me and Sana here, if you're gonna be working with us, I suppose you should know, one town over, I busted us out of jail. I blew up the fucking wall, and we got our asses out of there. Sana was in there for a crime he didn't commit. I was in there for some bullshit. Don't worry about it. And then we busted our ways out. Didn't hurt no one. But,
And that is the truth.
but if
That
they
is
find
what
us,
you know.
if they find us, they're gonna hang us. Right, Sana?
Yes.
So we can't let anyone find out. That's why we're
This is an
hiding.
us or them scenario. Even if he is telling the truth, we cannot risk at any point him saying anything because it traces back to us.
He clasps his hands in prayer and says, "Honor among thieves."
There's none
How
of that.
do you know about this breakout? How do you know it's him?
Oh, I didn't know about the breakout, but I heard rumor of a enormous man like himself, and I figured it couldn't be anyone else. We talk, you see. Criminals, I mean. Anyone who's been in or out of jail hears about the next batch and the batch before them, too. He smiles sheepishly, but I've been good. I've been helping. Please, please spare my life.
I have no intent to kill you. See, I didn't kill him. He's still breathing. You can feel.
He's like grasping onto Seno's leg, like kind of your pant. I don't know what garments you're wearing exactly, but
Loincloth.
Biggest.
and
Like-
he's just like,
Would you be comfortable? Are you comfortable with his words?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, like, come on. On one hand, they tried to just fucking kill us, and now, like, he's also... It'd be kind of convenient morally, but... I don't know. It's kind of killing a dude. You don't have to, right?
Over to the corpse of the man whose head I exploded. That our hands are already red.
That was
Yes.
different. That was life or death.
This
Heat
might
of
be.
battle is one. It's quite another to do it when they are not armed. And they're not a threat.
he says, "I'm broke. I don't know nothing.
All
Don't
right.
know how to read or write. I got no trade. I got no farm. I got no family. Please, I got nothing. I'm doing this because it's the only thing left for me to do."
So if you had something to do instead, you
Alright,
would do
I've
that.
got an idea.
Yeah,
Alright,
gladly.
what?
Any job, any money, anything.
Alright, you like shoes?
What?
I've been looking for an apprentice. And I figure that so long as I have me eye on you, and you're dependent on me for something, I don't have to go fucking... We can just work this out. It can work
This
for
would
me.
this would make it so I would not have to murder you.
You want me to...
I'll give you a job as me apprentice.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Tears run down his face.
And that way, you know, there's no reason we gotta do this. I'll start you off on... I'll say the pay's not gonna be much. I'm not gonna... You know, this wasn't a great first interview either, so, not the
I think
best...
the pay at the beginning will be food in
Yeah.
general and learning the trade.
We'll
yes?
work out terms later. But about the branding, that still might need to happen. Now that I'm thinking about it.
It at least ensures that he cannot get back into the criminal underworld, even if he wanted to.
And that would mean he couldn't get another job, and if I ever wanted to pass him to... No, branding. You know, no. You're my apprentice now. I never branded the apprentice.
If you branded me, I'd only be able to be a criminal.
Yeah, exactly. Like, then if you're getting it. You're getting it.
Alright.
Alright,
So,
well, you're gonna go, and I give him directions to town. My house is... Well, you see how I'm dressed. You should be able to find my house from that. It's really green.
What I would like you
Nice
to do
little
before you get there, I would like you to find a man called Quint. Introduce yourself to him and mention that you will be staying at Fias's house. Have him check in on you at least once a day, but until we get back. That way I can ensure that a trustworthy man is watching over you so you can't get into any trouble. If I find that you have not talked to Quint when I get back and you are in Fias's house, I'm going to turn you into gelatin.
Oh, got it. Quint. Talk to Quint.
Look,
And
what's your
after
name?
this day...
What's your name?
My name is...
I'm sorry, Shosh, this is the hardest question.
No, I have a list of names.
Fuck.
My name is Joran. Joran Mason.
Let's maybe not have him go to
Don't fuck up.
Quint. Let's maybe not have him go to Quint. He's a very busy man. Do you know anybody else in town?
Is there are there guilds in town?
Yeah, is there an inn? Just give me the name of an inn proprietor that I've run security for and doesn't hate my guts.
Yeah, just like literally anyone else that they can trust.
Sure. It's a pretty small town. Let's see. Info about it. Okay, so you're looking for... Sorry, just anyone else you know?
Pretty much like anyone.
Anyone else we trust?
Yeah, like an innkeeper or like a known tradesman.
Like a someone we were at least like friends with.
Sure. You know of... I'll say you know the innkeeper of the Gimpy Goat, who wasn't there last time, but you're familiar with them. Their name is... Kalis.
Alright. Yeah, I should talk to Kalis. She's the innkeeper of the Gimpy Goat. She's pretty trustworthy, right, Sano? You know.
This is agreeable.
Also, if you do decide to not follow through on this, I gesture over to Fias. Make that visage again, but of his face.
I'd do it.
We can use things like this and more powerful magics to find you.
Oh, God.
And at that point, really, I don't want to kill you. I'm starting to get attached to you. But, you know, at that point, you're
I'm
an
not
untracked
an
asset, and I'm
eye-
going to assume the worst. But if you don't, I guarantee you, Joran, you got a job, you got a life, and no one's going to hurt you.
Oh, thank you. You are a savior.
Okay. Shosh, how much would it take to like get like some basic food and like amenities for like 3 or 4 days?
Like how much would it cost?
Yeah.
Basic food, like a place to stay.
Not a place to stay, just like food, because they're gonna stay at
Is
Fias's
there
house.
food in Fias's house? I don't know.
Fias?
You can eat for as cheap as a pebble. Just depends on what you're eating.
Okay, I'll say... Alright then. Town is that way. I'm gonna point from the direction we came. Can you swim? There's a river in between us.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. Here's 3 pebbles. Just try and spare it. We're gonna probably be out for maybe 4 days.
It should take you about 2 days to get back. I'm going to give him 2 rations.
Thank you. You're all lifesavers.
We'd
Here.
also hand him a dagger from the pile.
That's okay. He pulls one out of his shoe. Sorry.
By the way, if you had used that, you would have died.
Oh no, this is just my carving knife for meat and things.
Why is it? That's not the. Don't
Yeah, you.
use that on food. Or put it in fire first.
That's very unsanitary. You could get really sick.
You're gonna learn a lot of things living with me, alright? You're gonna learn a lot.
Sure. I'll figure out whatever sanitary means.
Oh, you're gonna learn a lot.
I live there too, and I don't trust you yet. And I want you to keep a very good note of that.
Okay, noted.
Oh yeah, hop back up on Sano's back and I say, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we're roommates. And I say, well, gents, I think we should be off. And
Well, what are we gonna do with the other 2?
Fuck.
Well,
Well, we already
Taking
dealt
this
with
other
one
one
moral
with us
quandary.
first.
we
Can't
already
just call it
gave
done.
we already gave him the deal, so
Okay, one at a time.
We're taking this one with us to question him. Unfortunately, he's not awake yet. The other one here, this one, he's going to, I think, just stay here.
By the way, there are arrow slits in the fort, and there should be a storeroom full of some supplies when you get there too.
how
So
often
blow
are the
up
arrow
half the
slits
fort.
manned?
How often are they manned? Not often, unless someone hollers. We're pretty lazy, to be honest.
Oh, how many dogs? Or jackals? Or we heard that you had jackals.
We had 3. I guess we have 2, maybe still 3.
So what I'm hearing is we still just blow a hole in the wall and walk in.
Well, it's in the basement, so that kind of complicates things.
Well,
You
we're
don't-
not blowing a hole, really. We're,
Wait.
we can do both.
I go to Theus. Theus,
Yeah.
we have him.
Say that again.
Yeah, you cut out.
Yeah. Yes, should we have him poop in the bucket?
I've got enough poop. I don't need more poop in the bucket. Anyways, yeah, so, I mean, if we can get in through the side, then we can, how many, couldn't ask for a fucking layout, but if we know, is there a room above the storeroom?
It's where their bunks are, yes?
Above the storeroom?
Yeah,
No.
there's no room above it. Alright, well, we can't get into the top.
Well, the storeroom doesn't lead to the basement. The storeroom was the storeroom, yes?
Yes, they're separate rooms.
Wait, what was,
Yeah.
where's the guy hidden? Is there a room above where he is?
It's where they
Yeah,
have their living
yeah.
quarters, yes?
There's a room above where he is.
What room is it?
It's where we sleep.
Yes. It's where
I-
their bunks are.
Oh, okay, so I just fucking missed it. Sorry, guys. Alright, yeah,
All
then we
good.
just get into their fucking bunks and I fucking blow a hole in the top. We, with acid, we melt a hole in the top. We let it down a rope. Fucking Sano gets down and helps him up, and we get him the fuck out of there.
I think getting into the fortress is going to be the hardest part. I think we're going to need to use the acid to get in the fort, and then after we're in the fort, we're in the fort.
I can just keep doing the acid. That's not like a fucking gated thing.
Okay,
got a lot of it.
but whatever the case is, once we're in the fort, we're in the fort. And then I think we can just use doors, because I don't think we're going to be unnoticed once we're in.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I just figured I should ask you this, since we were getting most of our information from the other guy. Do you know the layout?
It's pretty small. There's a storeroom and then our living quarters, and everything else is one big room.
Is the storeroom living quarters on the opposite side of the entrance?
The living quarters are on the opposite side. The storeroom is sort of in the corner between the entrance and the living quarters.
Right, so we're going to want to go to the opposite side of the fort.
Where are the stairs downstairs?
In the living quarters, near our bunks.
Okay.
Right then. I think we should get going. We have a ways to walk. And Sana, if you do need some treatment, let me know.
I require treatment.
But if you
Hold on,
think we
before we
can
go.
wait till tonight and just kind of sleep it off, that's also fine.
Hold on. Before we go, I need to do something.
All right.
Yeah, I do too.
I go over to the guy's head that was crushed in by the.
Yeah?
What remains of his skull?
Chunks?
Like, is there a chunk where his part of his skull and his eye hole?
It's still intact?
Yes,
Yeah. Sure.
I take it. I put it into my
You
bag.
take this bloody piece of skull.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bird.
I mean, it's got like viscera and flesh clinging to it. Great.
Nothing the little rag can't do, and I wipe it on.
You have like a portion of a human head. It's yours.
Yes. I put it into my bag.
Mhm.
Okay. This is.
I want to try and get some meat out of this, and I'm going to start skinning
Start skinning.
the dead ones.
Cool. You see.
Yes.
You
I
start.
had no
skinning
idea
them.
that you were part of those
Part of the what?
crows.
I mean, it's
yes.
good meat.
Well, you want to do this, and I respect that. I don't think we have the time for it.
Okay, I'll just take a chunk of meat from both of them,
Sure.
like a ration's worth.
Mate, that's fucking freaky. Holy shit.
Yus just has like an arm.
That's fucking metal, mate. Holy shit.
Yes, this is normal for us.
Yeah, fuck, Jesus. I guess puns and rhyming is normal for me, but just eating human flesh is normal for you guys. Fucking wild.
Wait,
Yep,
actually,
kids
were
are
these
just
all
making-
humans?
They are mostly dwarves.
Okay,
One
Dwarf
human,
flesh.
one halfling.
okay.
I mean, it's good meat.
So, question, do the dwarves and the halflings taste different?
They do.
Yes. Have you ever heard the notion you are what you eat?
I believe I have.
You see, here's the thing. Halflings taste better simply because they eat less meat. More close. Dwarves, on the other hand, they taste earthy and a bit like malt and beer.
What do I taste like?
I mean, we can
Oh,
always
sweet.
find out.
I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, hopefully I never have to find out.
And keep
What do you
your
mean have
needs to
to?
yourself.
You
Yes,
guys
so-
can just choose to not eat me. I don't give you permission.
Yes, I have an idea. If you die, I will sample your cuisine.
Please do not. Have you ever had? So you've never had a gnome before? I'm like the only one.
I have not had a no.
Ah, fuck. All right. If we meet any gnomes that we end up, you know what? I don't even want to plan to kill any gnomes. I
If
don't want to plan to
either
kill
of you-
anybody.
If
Guys,
either of you eat my body, my spirit will haunt you malevolently for eternity.
Oh, okay.
Understood.
Yeah, that's fine. If you don't want to be eaten, that's fine.
I
But
think they just call that the runs. Anyways, we have any more business here?
This guy who's like on the ground is like, can I run off?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Now? Thank
Yeah, go
you.
for it, buddy.
See you, mate.
He fucking bolts. Do you want to take a little break?
Sure.
yeah, sure. real quick, I just want to mention, if I should go down, Jangle, I want myself to be eaten by someone, and since you seem to be the most inclined, I'll pass that off to you.
It is a deal. And the same to you. Just mind the feathers.
Just what?
Mind the feathers. Use them for like arrows or some shit. I don't know. Make a lot of.
Yeah, I'll make use of what I can.
I kind of put my hand on my head and say, I can take the feathers too.
Granted.
I need them.
And none of you
Granted,
three want to
I
be
don't-
eaten.
Some sort of stew.
We talked about this before, yes, but as
Oh,
I
I know
said
about
before, yes, I would prefer to go to the plant, if it's all the same. I use them, and so I figure they should use me.
Fuck, when you say it like that. I was just gonna get, I don't know, embalmed?
Huh?
Mummified? I don't know. I feel like I want my body around for a long time. It's good body.
I'll see what I can do, I guess.
But
I'll have to
yes.
research embalming.
Don't worry, I've got the. I've got
I
fluid.
can deal with embalming. I think.
I have some fluid at home. I keep some in the basement. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't have a basement in the salt marsh. I keep some in the attic.
Anyway, out of respect to our friendship, yes, I will partake in some of you.
Huh.
I appreciate that.
Oh fuck! Now you're making me seem like an asshole.
Jango,
we've-
I'm a
It is
bit
your
more
choice.
skeptical of you.
I mean, we've just met.
Because
I don't.
because we know you, we respect your.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we'll revisit the topic at a later date when we've become more acquainted, and I've become maybe more used to the idea.
Rapid nodding.
Yeah, Jango, I'm a bit more skeptical of you, though I do have a little bit of morbid curiosity if you do taste like chicken.
That is a good question.
Would it be more like duck? How fatty is it? How lean?
I'm not a duck. I do not float.
No, but your meat might be.
How common are Kenku?
They're pretty common.
Christian, are you still on?
So it would
yeah, I'm
be-
here.
It'd be reasonable that I have like seen Kenku thieves and had to defend myself.
Well, Kenku aren't, mostly thieves because that's racist.
Well, yeah, but if they're common, then
Yeah, it's reasonable that you encountered Kenku, good and bad. In general, they're quite common. Do we want to take our little 10 or 15 minute break?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out for a little bit.
How long does everyone want? 15 or 10?
10's fine.
Sounds fine for me.
Cool. Let's just meet up at whatever fucking time that is for you guys. 10?
Yeah, around then.
Yeah.
Cool.
I get to switch the be right back screen. maybe not let a.
I was thinking with this one, if he gives us information that we like and it's the same information, we knock him out and keep going on our merry way.
Yep.
Yeah, that seems fine with me.
Just gonna knock him out, leave him in the desert. Sure. Go with that.
Yep. World's rough, man.
Especially if you're trying to murder people.
Yep, that's fine. Oh, he doesn't know anything about me. Gets what he deserves.
Well, deserving and such is, well, ambiguous at best, but,
Moral quandaries. We've already had enough of them for today. Let's, don't want to use that part of my brain.
I think it's safe to say that, I think that we've helped him enough by not killing him, and if fate decides to leave him alive, that's fine.
Right. But enough of the moral quandaries. Come on, let's... I don't want to be on this all day. He'll be fine. We know what we're doing. So what are we going to do with the... So we're just going to do that with both of them, alright? Right? Or are we going to do something special with the bandit? With the bell guy. I don't know.
I say
We'll
we
call
see
him... I think we just ask him the same questions, and if he answers in the same way, we nod, knock him out, and move on.
Alright. Sure. Works with me.
But I think we should definitely get a move on.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I assume we're doing this while we're walking.
Yeah.
So you're dragging him with tied up. Is the idea?
Well,
Yeah.
I think Sano's just carrying him.
Yeah.
I was imagining... Okay, yeah.
Sano has like a ridiculous carrying capacity.
So is it like over your shoulder or just like?
Yeah, like over the shoulder.
Got it.
Also, we have to still tend to Sano's wounds.
Yeah, I could use a little pick me up.
I mean, I think if we rest tonight, you should be okay. But if you don't think you'll be okay tonight, I can definitely do something.
Yeah, we can do some, like, first aid stuff. Let's do that.
You have like some stuff you don't like where that doesn't expend resources.
No.
Let's.
I only have things that expend resources.
How much? Yeah, we heal a lot. What do we heal in the night? Can we spend hit?
We can spend hit die, because that would be a short rest, yes?
So let's see. In the night, heal. My house rules here. Rest. Oh, why is... Sorry, I had the wrong doc. Tabs. Resting. So when you take a short rest, for 8 hours, you restore equal to level plus con mod with a minimum of 1, in addition to any hit die.
Okay, so we get 1 HP plus hit die.
Well, level
No, you get 1 HP plus con mod.
Oh, okay.
It's level plus con plus 1?
No.
Level plus con plus hit die.
con
Yeah.
plus hit die. And
Okay.
it's a minimum of 1.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll be fine then.
Okay.
Totally fine.
Cool.
Yes, that's what I was saying. But if you feel like you need me to expend a resource, I can. It's not a problem.
So just to be clear, with my 16 con, I already restore 4 health.
Yeah.
Just regardless, and then I could also expend hit die to do more.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, like I'm missing 3 health. I'm not worried because I have a +2 con mod. Because that will exactly restore overnight. That crit. Oof. Meaty crit.
Yo, both of those guys crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels bad, man.
One of them
Yeah,
got a
pretty
big crit, one of them got a small crit.
Anyway, I think we should just go till we can't go.
Aye.
So, assuming you're just marching, you continue on north, and after about 3 hours, the guy you're holding over your shoulder seems to be roused from slumber. He looks
So
around blearily.
I'm going to throw him to the ground and step on his face.
He coughs and squirms a little bit.
Well, welcome to the world of the living. I have some questions for you, and so do my associates. If you don't answer to our satisfaction, I'm going to tear your arms off. If you lie to us, I'm going to tear your arms off. Am I clear?
He appears very disoriented but nods weakly.
Okay, you can ease up a little bit now.
I'm going to move my boot from his face to his chest.
All right.
Stares up at you with tired eyes.
All right, who's first?
You are part of the Black Blades, yes?
He nods.
You are one of the senior ranks among them?
Not really.
How many senior guys, like, what's the structure like around there? Who's your boss?
There's a few of us who know what we're doing, and there's a lot of us who don't. There is a boss. We got a guy up top named Fayod.
Theod.
Yep.
What's he do?
Well, he organizes all of us. The toughest one.
Well, like, what kind of weapons he got? You ever seen him fight?
Yeah, I seen him fight. He's got... He's got a mace, and he's got a... And he's got a heavy crossbow.
Alright. He said he's up top, so he's normally, does he normally man the arrow slits in your fortress?
Does he normally man the arrow slits? Not really.
Okay.
I mean, he might, but not really, not normally.
Alright. It's good. That's all the questions I got. Anyone else? Floor's open.
Are there any secret passages that lead into the fortress?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Are there any secret passages that lead into the fortress?
Secret passages that lead into the fortress. No. No, just one entrance. Are you gonna kill me?
Oh,
No.
decided yet.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, we haven't decided yet. It depends on, how good your answers are.
How can we recognize this Fiad?
He usually wears black, and he's armored. He should be the only one with a heavy crossbow.
And he's the toughest dude in there?
Yeah. He should have a mace and a short sword and a shield, as well as his crossbow. And he acts like he owns the place.
I mean, doesn't he?
He nods.
You have a holding cell, right?
Yeah. Do.
All right. Where do you keep the keys to it?
The keys to it. Only Fayod knows that.
All right.
Hmm.
Does anyone have any further questions?
Nope.
Are there any times when you think that security is more lax?
Yeah, once it gets real late.
I'm gonna insight that. You want me to roll that in the tower or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be definitely tower.
You believe it. You recall earlier the other one saying that they're pretty undisciplined as well.
Okay.
Hmm. And then, when it gets real late, you'll all be in the sleeping quarters. Yes.
Yeah, sleeping or eating.
I think I'm good on questions.
As am I.
What do you do with the dogs? Do you have them patrol inside the fort, outside the fort? Do you have patrols outside the fort?
There is usually a patrol, yeah.
I have a question. Does Fayad sleep elsewhere from the rest of the people?
Nope.
Okay, he just sleeps with everyone else. Okay, good to know.
How many jackals you got in there? Got any other animals?
We got we got 3 jackals counting the one you saw. And no other animals, at least not live ones.
And how many other people are going to be in the fort?
As a roll for
Gonna
jackal
be
knowledge.
in the fort. I guess it depends on who's out. Did you get all my companions?
Yes, they're gone.
Hey, I'll tell you whatever you want, but can I ask one thing?
Sure.
Will you just finish me off so I don't get pecked to death by the buzzards?
Sure.
Thank
I
you.
can respect that.
What was your question?
How many are in the fort?
How many in the fort? Anywhere from 5 to 10, depending on what time of day and who's out and who's in.
Okay.
But if you got all my companions, probably, on the lower end.
More at night or more midday?
Probably more at night, because everyone's resting up, unless some people are out camping.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know if we have any more questions, but I guess I'll bestow on you the choice of kind of how you want to go. You have his crossbow, you have my halberd, you have my axe, you have his hammer.
I will crush your head immediately. You will feel nothing.
Is there anything you would like us to do with your body?
Anyone you'd like us to alert? To tell? Final matters.
Just bury my knife somewhere in Greyfort. He
Okay.
passes you a dagger. Or I guess
Thank
you've
you.
already taken his dagger. He pats himself. Did you keep it?
You have all your
Yes.
weapons.
He
I pull it out.
says, "May I see so I can point you to which one's mine?"
I hand him the dagger.
He faintly points to one out of the confiscated 3.
Yeah, I kept the daggers. I didn't keep the clubs because they were
Yeah.
bad.
There
I
are
kept
3
the-
daggers.
Scimitar, and I kept the daggers.
And he points you to one with a worn leather handle. Says, "That one's mine. Just bury it near the graves. Put a
Just kinda
post in
nod.
for me if you like."
You got a name?
Yes, and that name is...
You're so proud of yourself. I'm so happy.
Timothy. Timothy Pigleaf.
If he
This
didn't
is a
give the
halfling,
last
by
name,
the
I was
way.
gonna sign it Waldron.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, put in the post for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to lay him out. Aim my hammer directly at his spinal cord, rear back, and smash it.
You hear him sort of murmuring before you kill him. Dead.
Painless.
Ys is gonna walk over to the body and mutter a short prayer.
I take off my hat. And a salute for another short man. My small son.
May Timothy find his way into your holy kingdom.
Very well.
I'm
Have done
gonna
with you.
take another arm. Are we gonna say each arm is like a ration?
Sure.
Do we have another guy strapped to us?
No.
No, that was the
Nope, that was him.
Oh, we just left the other guy.
Yeah, he's just in some bushes.
Yeah. He's gonna get picked to death by the buzzards.
Maybe. I'll roll for it.
I mean, he's only unconscious.
Yeah, but he is very much like
He's alone.
he's really unconscious, alone, next to a bunch of corpses.
Yeah.
He's next to a bunch of clubs.
The buzzards might start picking at him right now.
To be fair, it could be hyenas, jackals, or any number of other things.
Right.
Yeah, so you just
Death
mercy
by
killed
camel.
this guy. He dead. He dead.
I mean,
Found
he
his
asked
bloody.
for it.
He did
Also-
ask for it.
It's a mercy kill.
Also, it'd be really hard to remove that arrow.
The arrow's already out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did that like as soon as the fight was over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Jangle's not walking around with
With what?
an arrow. I've been shooting.
This is true as well. Jangle had an arrow, but we could say that Jangle's arrow was removed.
Oh yeah.
But I take the tip of the arrowhead and put it into my jangly collection.
Just take and replace one of your teeth with it. It'll be fine. Nothing can go wrong there.
Yo,
Your big beefy teeth, beaky teeth.
I don't have teeth.
Replace the tip of your beak with it.
It's like how geese have teeth, and they're fucking horrifying.
What?
Geese have teeth, and they're not nice. I don't like them.
Okay. Do you keep traveling north?
I mean, are we done for the day as far as our traveling is concerned, or can we keep going?
You can keep going for a little bit.
Alright, let's keep going.
Merch.
Let's see, what time of day is it now?
Oh god, that's awful.
Went to sleep and doing maths. Okay, yeah. So you're starting to get tired. The sun is beginning to set. I guess it was sort of setting when you had that convo, and now it's basically set, beginning to get kind of dark. You see, not too far off, some kind of structure. Looks pretty small.
Right. Well, we have two things that are food for thought here. One, we attack at night. They'll probably all be in the fort, but they'll not probably be defending it. Or two, we wait until maybe some of them are out of the fort during the day, but they might be a bit more alert.
I think
Go ahead.
I think we wait to the day, wait for a patrol to go out to find the missing patrol, tail them, then take them out.
I think that we should wait till the dead of night and then weaken the wall. And then during the day, when the beds have emptied, we break through and then go in and out.
Well, the thing is, we're still going to need to find the leader and confront him. So I don't think it actually matters much when we go in because we need the key. Unless we're not going to use the key and just make a lot of ruckus, in which case they're all still going to come back, and I don't really see a way we do this quiet.
I think either way, it's going to be difficult. Perhaps we should do a wide berth around the perimeter of the fortress.
If we're going in, though, I think we should go in from the opposite side of the entrance. That's unless the entrance is open and we can just walk in.
That's why I want to do a wide berth. See if there's any weak points.
Yeah, let's just. It's starting to get late, right?
Yeah, it's starting to get late. You're starting to get tired. You see
I
a
think-
structure off to the west, sort of.
Either way, we're going to need to rest before we can go in.
I agree with that.
Because we've fought some today, and we're going to need to take some time to recover, at least for the night.
I'll go find us a campsite. And with that,
Nice. Yeah, I'll say you found this like sort of slight depression that has some greenery, some like shrubs and grasses about it. That you feel could help you lay low.
I'm ready, depression. Okay. I guess we all get set up. I definitely think no fire again tonight. We're, I think, too close. I think that structure in the distance is it, no?
yeah, I agree with no fire. That's definitely the structure we're looking for, I think.
Any camp stuff, or are we gonna go into sleep watches?
I think sleep watches.
Cool. So these 2 watches should be 2 other people from last time. Otherwise, whoever is watching twice in a row won't get a short rest.
Jangle will take first watch. I need to season the go.
I think that you took first watch last time, though.
Yeah, you took a watch last time.
Yeah, you need to.
Actually, yeah. So this is what I'll do. As I sleep, the unseen servant will season the go.
I don't think it works like that, because
Unfortunate.
can't you not do concentration while unconscious?
That would make sense.
Yeah, I think I only need like 20 minutes. So as I'm dozing off,
Unseen Servant might actually do it though, because it's not concentration.
Is it?
I don't think it would be, right?
Let me see.
It's like it's pretty innocuous. It doesn't really do much besides like random tasks.
Like whatever you want.
Well, not like hitting anyone. That's certainly what they care about.
It's not
it
concentration.
is not concentration.
Yeah, so you just cast it. It actually doesn't. Yeah, so that's how that works.
That's great.
Yes. So
do you have to do to season the goat?
Like, Unseen Servant, season this goat with this root.
And you're getting the sleeping root?
That sleepy root.
Sure.
That actually should be prepared at the end of the day. It should all be dried out, and I can take some time to crush that into a powder.
I have some salt. I've been harvesting from the rivers.
Yeah, do not belittle your time with such menial tasks. I will just make a new servant.
Well, does your servant know how to actually crush it properly?
Yeah, teach me and I will.
Well, it's kind of. I'll do the first stock, yes?
Please.
Okay. Well, I take out my herbalism kit and I do the task of actually grinding it into.
I hand him some salt that I've ground up. Or I hand him some salt and I grind up in a mortar and pestle. I've been harvesting this from the rivers. Living in a salt marsh is great. You get all this shit for free. Anyways, right. Wake me up. I'll take the second watch.
Okay.
And I grind up the first one and kind of, I guess, hand over my herbalism kit to the invisible, unseen servant, kind of weirded out by this magic.
My servants do my. And so it does. And I give Diab a hug, and I waddle back to my bedroll.
You see, everyone sees me freeze up for a moment and slightly tense in pain, and also just from the hug.
Diab does not like being touched. Doing so, it agitates his skin.
I know, I was trying to be gentle.
It is better to just leave well enough alone.
No promises are made.
But as you do get close to me, you notice that my body smells of pretty deeply of rosemary, aloe, and lavender.
You smell good.
As a matter
you
of
must
fact,
teach me how to make this perfume.
Diab is probably one of the best smelling people you've ever encountered because everyone in this world smells like literal shit.
I know, right? Everyone is a poop merchant besides Diab.
Stool groomer, thank you.
My gosh. Anyway, after I kind of grind that up, yes, if you don't mind, it's, I guess, time again.
Of course. I would just want to mention that while all the goat shenanigans were happening, Yeast is on the far side of camp, just kind of averting his gaze.
Mm-mm. So with all this going on, and sort of happening into the night, who will be the first and second watch?
Aaron took second watch, I'll take first.
Cool.
So that goes in there.
I don't believe in rolling perception anymore. I've given up on it.
Okay.
Excellent.
I just assume that you see everything that is not a stealth enemy that's making a stealth roll, and they'll just roll it against your perception, which is your stealth AC. Cool. Do a little rolly roll. Got it. So, just about maybe an hour and some change into your watch, you hear some rustling in the campsite. And you see there is a vulture poking around trying to get at this seasoned meat.
I'm gonna chop a bit of the arm off and toss it at the bird.
Huh. Yeah, it sort of hops over to the arm and begins picking at it off the ground. You sort of intently watch it eat for maybe an hour before it leaves.
I mean,
You cut out there.
Arm is open.
You're so quiet, Pi.
Arm's OP, I think, is what she's
Yes.
trying to say.
Yes, that was.
And yeah, the rest of your watch passes without incident.
I will go to wake Theus.
I sit watch. I work. I'm like polishing my shoes.
Watch out for vultures. And I'm gonna go into the bedroll and take a nap.
I have my my crossbow next to me, loaded.
You see 4 jackals sort of pause and slow down, clearly having caught the scent of something in your campsite, but are dissuaded by most likely your numbers or just sheer size, and they continue walking along the way.
I'm gonna fuck. I don't have any like tasty food for a jackal that I also don't need. And I'm not.
you have the goat.
I'm not gonna. Wait, what?
You have the goat.
What goat? When did we kill a goat?
It's
The goat is being treated with sleepy medicine, though.
Yeah, this is the goat that Jangle bought down to like drug.
Oh fuck! Shit! I'm not gonna do that. That's our goat. I kind of just gonna have a conversation with these guys, but I think they're gonna tear me to shreds. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. Like I'd probably be like, "Hey, dude," and they're like, "Oh fuck, I'm hungry. All right, this guy looks. This is a tasty little snack of a man. I'm like a great little rapper.
Manageable, bite-sized.
Yeah, I'm so colorful. Like fuck. All right, so yeah, fuck that.
Cool. They trot along, occasionally pausing to like longingly stare in your direction, and then eventually vanish from your sight. And then the morning comes.
Guys, remember, don't feed the wild animals.
That is untrue. That's false. I would have feed and talked to so many animals, chat. I'm gonna get so many cats. Holy fuck.
Just a swarm of like vermin and like mean.
Dude, this is what I wanted to do with
you.
This is what I wanted to do with Extra in the first campaign.
Spread the plague because we are going to feed all the rats.
I wanted to do this when I played Angstrom, but we never were like we never owned property in a place, so I couldn't just like store them anywhere. Am I gonna fucking like keep like 3 weasels in my coat at any given time? I mean,
yeah, do it.
Fuck yeah, you're right. You know what? All right, that's the next quest. Finding some weasels.
Hit by a crit, weasel goes bye-bye.
I almost got a jackal. That was annoying. I wanted that jackal. Fuck. Okay, so that we wake up. I cook, or not cook anything. I just eat some fucking rations. Cooking's foremost.
I'm going to invite everyone to the little morning session again.
Oh yeah.
Because he told me to.
And I'm gonna purify the food of everyone who attends and eat an arm.
Everyone
What does the
remember
arm look like when it grows?
regain some HP, and spellcasters to basically regain 1 first level spell if you spent 1.
I even got spells.
Sano.
Yeah, you see your damage went up, not down.
Yeah.
You typed in your wounds. You have to
Reduce them, not increase them.
Yeah, just delete
This
them.
should be at 4.
Yeah, you should be at 4, not on. Yes. Beautiful. Now you're thinking with portal.
Well, actually, I'd be at 3, so I'd have 12 health.
Right.
That was
then.
at 8.
Why are you at 3? Do you
You
have
restored 5?
plus? You have 18 con.
No, I have 16 con. I was at. Oh no! I inputted it wrong. Okay, you're.
Yeah, you should be at 4. Cool.
Yes, 34.
Here's the other thing that I learned. There is no cap to the amount of unseen servants that you can have.
Oh, jeez.
no.
Shit.
I mean,
There's, like,
hey, that's what
something going on there.
Mordenkainen's is. It's just an extension of Unseen Servant.
If it's not concentration, yeah, I mean, there you go.
Well, I mean, if you
I can
really think
make-
about it.
If I can make 3 unseen servants, I can do Be Our Guest.
This is like very Fantasia to me.
Yes, I am now the Fantasia wizard. Fear me.
You're eventually going to get Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion, and then you're going to have infinite servants at your disposal.
Truly, I shall.
This is an epic destiny I can get behind. Normally they're pretty generic, but like, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. We gotta save this bird. I need to see this bird do this.
Listen, I'm best burb.
So
Okay.
everyone snacks a little on like rations. Make sure to remove one.
One Dorito is eaten.
I believe I'm in 2 in debt.
One arm is gone.
You know, you spend some time getting dressed and eating, digesting.
Hi, would you like
putting on your
a
armor.
person food?
I thought you would never ask.
Hell yeah.
Do you
Instead
like-
of eating it with my hands, I do pecking motions.
How grotesque is this sight?
Do you give Jangle the other arm or like the head mush that you've got?
I guess the head mush.
It's pretty grotesque then. You see like this split open human head with its brains and eyeballs and shit being pecked out by this bird.
But then you also see Jangle do that glug 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 motion.
Oh. Visceral. Really got me. Yeah, it's very grotesque. It's nauseating even.
Yeah, I see this
Then
like
I turn to
happen
you.
and just turn away.
I turn to you with an eye dangling by its like nerve endings. Like what?
I shoot you like my entire scrunches in front of you, Jangle, and I shoot you a look like pure shame and disgust.
You haven't lived.
You're going to get a parasitic disease and die, and I cannot.
Don't worry, I have plenty of them already.
Then would you like me to put you out of your misery?
No diseases
yet.
here. Esealed has blessed this food. They should be fine.
Yeah. I think we should look at the forts and make our decisions for strategy.
Get going. The longer I stay here, the more I have to watch you two eat.
Well, yes, is not so bad. That is much worse.
I understand that it's not customary for other races to do that, but just think of it like I'm eating, like, I don't know, something else we've just killed. Like,
The other thing is, though, you also don't cook it.
yeah, well, I mean, we can't light a fire. We're too close to the fort, so.
Indeed.
Best to get it straight from the source.
See, that attitude there is... Anyway, do we want to swing around far wide that way or far wide this way? Is there any sort of covering from trees or something? I know it's greener around here. Is there any sort of cover that we could use to maybe shroud ourselves from the fort?
So here the trees are very few and far in between, but there are scattered groups of shrubs, but they're pretty low to the ground.
Or maybe like hills that we could walk on the other side of?
Yeah, the ground is fairly uneven.
So we could just maybe walk so we wouldn't be in line of sight of the forts and kind of swing around wide and maybe just try to get a view on the fort as we kind of get close. I don't know where we're going to lay this goat out, but I think it would probably be for the best where we lay it out and hopefully the patrols happen up on it. Maybe they bring it back,
Perhaps
hook it up for the camp.
Perhaps
Everyone
the
eats it
road
and
is
they all pass out.
Perhaps the road is treaded. We can find more stamped down ground where the patrols usually go across.
I think we should stay off the road for the purposes of approaching the fort at the beginning.
Is there still road? I was imagining that it was getting more and more declined. And
yeah, at this point, there is not really much of a road. It's one of those things where every now and then you see a patch of what used to be road. But yeah, very poorly maintained.
let's just like loop around and we can drop the goat off like halfway or so.
I mean, I think we don't drop it off until we have a plan. No?
Listen, everyone. You seem to be forgetting one crucial detail. I can unseen servant deliver this.
To the front gates, yes. The floating goat appears at their gates.
Yes.
What's the point?
Boy.
Why are we doing that?
The goat is drugged. It's going
Alright.
to knock anyone who takes it out.
Oh.
How many people do you think it would take out?
Well, how much of the herb did you put in?
All of it.
The answer is 3 then.
Like 4 or 5 of you, maybe 2 of you. So I say 4 or 5 of you when I point to Theus. Maybe like 2 of you when I point to Sano. But like 3 or so of maybe a yes, but probably 4 of the jackals or so. Yeah. It'll probably work fairly well.
Then get to it. The sooner we can get in, the better.
I'm gonna just go ahead and delete the Valerian out of my inventory.
Yeah. You know,
Alright.
Valerian goat.
Fucking shit.
Seasoned sedative goat.
So yeah, that's probably pretty important.
Do you want to overnight take this to their front door? They see it, bring it inside, cook it up for their boss man because he owns the place and he'll take a bite of the best food. And then
I think they would have cause to be immediately suspicious, especially if they brought it to the
I have no idea how bright they are, but I think that they're pretty hungry, so I think they might just eat whatever they can get. No?
This is like 3.5-day-old goat. It's been dragged around in the desert, by the way. So it doesn't smell particularly good for most non-animals, you would guess.
Have we not taken steps to preserve it?
No.
Have you? I haven't heard any.
No, for drying.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, I specifically had it on Sano's back, so we dry it.
Sure. I thought you were just dragging it in the sand earlier.
No, it is goat jerky.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah, I remember having this whole discussion now.
I hate to be that guy, but it is 11, and I got one. And it seems like we have a pretty clear plan about what we want to do.
As good a spot to leave off as anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
RP vote?
Yeah, true. Send me your RP vote. I had a lot of fun this session. I thought there was really good dialogue.
Yeah, no, I thought so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun game. I had a lot of fun.
And I'm sure that I'll get better and better at all the technical nonsense. I was thinking about it earlier during our break. This is the 5th session I have ever run online of any game.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, also none
You
of
had
us
the
really...
2 West Marches, you had the one previous to this, you had this, and then something else?
And then one session of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah.
That was so
I missed that.
fucking fun.
God, this session was really hard. I feel like everyone did so well.
Yeah, right? I could have easily given it to anyone, personally. I just, like... I thought for a second. I was like, all right.
You gotta choose, right?
I was like, this one, this was the good nut.
I see. I was like, but this is the old message from you. But now I see. Cool. So today's RP award goes to Sano.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was
All
great.
right.
I really liked watching this guy like plead for his life. Wow.
Yeah, no, that was super good.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's give it a roll.
Yeah. See if you get.
It's a D10, right?
Yeah, D10.
See it.
7.
Nice. I think that is a boon. Yes, that is the one that lets you get +1 to all your D20 rolls for a session.
Yeah, I have one of those as well.
I think I have.
I think you have some of the push ones. I think.
I had the push one. I had no boon.
Yeah. So now you've got a boon, and note it does not stack. So you can only activate one at a time.
Add that.
You can't just activate like 5 boons, plus 5 though.
Exactly.
I'm gonna spirit bomb session. Let's go.
Yeah, this session was really fun.
Yeah.
Good job all around. Like, that was super great.
Yeah, I'm really liking these characters interacting.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the jangling.
I have not played in a game with. I've now realized it, like playing this game, and it honestly didn't hit me until like maybe a minute ago that I haven't played in a game that hasn't had at least one murder hobo in it. And so long. Like,
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, think about it. How even sometimes I've been the murder hobo, but like it's happened.
I understand.
Like it's always there.
I feel like during like our half of Zanzibar 2 was pretty murder hobo free.
Yeah, we were very peaceful.
Yeah, you guys were nice. It was honestly mostly a battle of bad stuff happening at you.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'm a lobster, man.
Dude, I played weed smoking Captain
Hashtag
Falcon.
snake train.
I played weed selling Captain Falcon at one point. We went because we bought weed on the normal plane, and then we went to like Relais or some shit. Captain Falcon I was playing Captain Falcon. I was like, wait, I'm really good at space travel and moving through this fucking zone. I also my entire archetype and everything, my entire build is revolved around moving fast. So I can sell this weed. I can deliver this weed. And the problem was, we ended up having to like beat the shit out of a bunch of people, but we like most of our money, like for the rest of the game, was funded by this Captain Falcon weed selling venture, even if that character was only there for like 4 sessions.
We were there for more than 4 sessions.
I think it was like 4.
You think that? But I think you forgot Venice. And Captain Falcon being there for the entire thing of Venice.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like 8.
But yeah, when it wasn't him, I was playing Rasputin, and Rasputin wasn't necessarily a murder hobo, but he was just like a hobo.
Well, I mean, by that logic, Angstrom's also a hobo.
Right, but no, it was like me and Savvy were both just like homeless people, and so we were just we were like in Vietnam essentially, so we kind of had to murder hobo. Like we were all along the Watchtower was played. Like, it was good conditions weren't nice down there.
All right, well, I gotta go. Speaking of Zanzibar, those of you playing in Ragnarok, remember next week.
Yep, 4 days.
Oh wait, next week is characters missions?
It is.
4 days.
Sorry, what's this game?
Oh shit! I guess. Yeah, your Evil Dead name account is in the Zanzibar chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zanzibar Ragnarok is a 4-session prequel of that takes place right before Vattenmirth summoned the god and blew everything up, and it details the events leading up to that.
Cool.
It is 4 sessions, 5 players. It's just going to be pulled to the beginning of the week whenever people can play. So you make it is for 16th level characters in 5e.
Damn, I thought it was 17th.
Cool.
Oh yeah, 17.
I thought it
You're
was
right.
17 too.
So you're right. It is 17.
Any
What
like
level?
restrictions on what we can play as?
There are so right now. I'm trying to stick with just the stuff we had. I mean the stuff that's already like first party. With a UA being usually pretty accepted. There's a Mystic ban, obviously, because that class is even too
Insane.
dumb for Zanzibar.
I played it. It's crazy.
Other than that, yeah, not really. It's just gonna be ridiculously fucking high power. 4 sessions of just very, very DBZ-esque gameplay.
What level will we go to?
What's up, Aaron?
What level will we go to?
You're going to end on 20.
Cool. I haven't decided what I'm playing yet, but how ridiculous can my character concept be in terms of power? Like, can I play like the Magister, for example?
So, to give you an idea of what you're playing, just to refresh and tell shows, you are playing one of the Guiding Hand, which is Vattenmirth's personal attaché. Remember, Vattenmirth is not evil in this. He is a good guy. Everyone kind of likes him for the most part, but he is scary powerful. So you guys are like the closest of the close to him. So you all have to have some. The basic hook is that you need to have some sort of connection with him, because you're basically like his part of his CIA.
Okay.
Cool.
I might play like the Magister, which is like it's Mistra's like person on Earth, essentially, like the scion of Mistra.
Okay. Sure. The what else?
Sorry, how many people? It's 5 people. How are we deciding who's in? Is it just random?
So right now, we're gonna see how many character submissions I actually get.
And
That's
what
step
day is
1.
it due?
It is due next Friday. I think it's actually the Thursday. It was Thanksgiving, so next Thursday.
Okay, so it's due on the 28th?
28th, yes.
Got it.
Just any
What time?
point during
any
that.
time?
Just like 11:59 p.m. before then, EST. I'll be in Maine for Thanksgiving, but I'll have my phone. I'll have access to all of your characters.
Can you
I'm just gonna add you.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna re-add you to Zanzibar.
Cool.
Let us make this a reality. I wrote a bunch of shit, Shosh. So you should probably just scroll up and read the bunch of shit that I wrote.
Cool. I'm into it. So, character submissions. Do you need my fully built out character for that, or just the pamphlet or something? Give you.
Sorry, one sec. Okay, so I had you. So I detail it up in more. I detail it up there, but it's basically like your name, your class, archetype, whatever, and like your relationship, and like a little bit of backstory, your relationship to Vat and Mirth. So yeah, this just is going to. So this is probably right now. There's like two ways this could go. You either got, depending on how you guys end this, it'll determine the future if I run more Zanzibar shit, because you can either solve and it's just done, or you guys could open the door for more short form content. I think that's going forward, since I not really any plans to run a full on Zanzibar 3. A lot of what Ragnarok wants to do is fill out the world and make like a definitive age to run more Zanzibar stuff in, because there's a very long period of time that is just full of adventure and not much war, because Vat and Mirth is so terrifyingly strong that nobody wants to fight lest they get meteored. So people just kind of go out and do whatever the fuck they want and just like romp around the earth.
F. I have to like redo this character from the beginning because it's already half made.
All right, well, I gotta go to sleep. Good night.
Night.
Yeah. Updating my journal entries again.
Woot woot.
Oh shit! I have to go do that.
Oh, hell yeah. Journal entries.
I forgot about
There
that.
wasn't that much added, but I just like revised the 2 pages that I've got thus far.
So cool, though. I'm going to check that shit out right now.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Night.
Yeah.
I drew a turtle in the Warroot section.
Oh shit! You're just like writing it out. That actually is probably what I should do. Because I have
Yeah, no.
like 2 notebooks that I could do this with.
No, I got a really nice notebook. I got it from Venice like years ago, and I was like, someday I'm gonna get a really good D&D campaign going, and I'm gonna just record things in this.
Was I the
Like-
inspiration? Tell it to me straight.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is great. I love that it's just a picture of the actual physical object.